So out of the whole school, only you and this kid could use the elevator?
And whoever, like, got an injury that couldn't walk up the steps or up the ramps, then the school would give them keys, like if they got injured in football or something like that.
Would other children try to get in the elevator with you, and would you have to tell them, no, you're not allowed?
Yeah, sometimes I let them in, though.
You let someone in. So your thing, you would let girls in, I bet, mostly.
Pretty much.
Right.
Oh, you ever get blown in there?
So it was your
Now that's ingenious. You're using an elevator to get laid?
Yeah.
So you would go in the elevator, and then maybe a girl would say, hey, Eric, do you think I could get a ride in the elevator, too? And you would sneak her in.
Right.
I don't think it ever worked out, really, though, did it?
Well, certainly I bet you made you a little more popular with the kids. Was your thing? Yeah.
But he didn't get any action out of it.
It was almost your original JFSC room. In other words, only a select few could get in there with you.
Right.
Did you delight in throwing people out as you do at the JFSC?
All right. Had enough of this.
Would popular kids, Eric, just barrel in there in front of you?
No.
That's ridiculous. Marty.
The kids were cruel back then, like Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Matt, quickly, you're on the air. He has a question for Eric the Midget. Yes, Matt.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Eric can fit the JFC or JFSC or whatever the it is up his ass. Because seriously, this ungrateful little has done nothing but, like, what can you do for me? He's completely ungrateful. He's got nothing. He slowed the show right down to a screeching halt yet again, and he's just a miserable little and I think that Ari should just dwarf toss him off a bridge.
Well, I don't agree with that.
What, the dwarf tossing?
I don't think Eric deserves to be dwarf tossed off a bridge.
Shut up, you f***ing loser.
I'm a loser? I got a job. I do things. I got a wife. I got a kid. What do you got? You got a
poor wife.
You got a cam. That's what you got. Go cam.
All right, well, Matt is not a fan of Eric's.
No, Eric, kill him. Do the world a favor.
Oh.
Eric, if you were, if Matt was in your JFSC room, as you call it,
would never happen. I got a life.
You would throw him out, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. All right, Matt, you're not allowed in there, I guess.
Oh no, I'm going to cry now.
All right, thank you, Matt.
All right, you're welcome.
All right, that is Matt, who is not a fan of Eric's. Eric, I guess you have people who are fans and some aren't.
Right.
Right. All right. Well, thank you.
Is Eric happy about the merger?
Yeah, I'm glad because it brings, like, baseball to, you know, Sirius now next season.
All right.
That's correct. And also, it'll bring 8 or 9 million more people to listen, and they perhaps will join the JFSC.
Good point.
That's right.
You should be happy about that.
So you should celebrate. All right. Thank you, Eric.
All right, tonight on the JFSC.
Take care, man. We'll see you. All right, buddy. Thank you.
Great.
Bye, Eric. We'll see you later, man. All right.
Very good. See you
later.
later.
Take care. Bye.
Eric reminding us that America's Got Talent is on the air, and he will be commentating.
He'll be watching it.
He'll be watching it along with you. Hey, Eric, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to think about this. I don't want an answer now before I hang up.
Okay.
If you should ever pass away, and the show is still on the air, would you will your body to the show so we can stuff you and keep you in the studio? Don't even answer. Think about it. We would immortalize you. But you would have to specifically write that in your will. Would you think about that?
No, I would not do that.
Come on. We could pose you any way you like.
Yeah, I mean, you would specify exactly how you would be posed.
No, don't like that idea.
Think about it for a while. You jump into the answer too fast.
Think about being immortalized right here in our studio.
I'm doing it.
Will you at least think about it?
Yeah, that's a lot of stuffing for you.
That's right. Me and you could be together eternally. Stuffed in the studio.
All right, well, anyway, think about it. I don't need an answer right away. And I wish you a long life. All right, thank you.
Right.
All right, that's Eric the Midget.
Eric's roommate, does he bring girls over?
You'll have to ask that another time. Eric and I have disconnected.
I am just wondering what goes on there.
There's only so much Eric people will tolerate. You and I could listen for 4 hours, but that's just us because we're weird. You know, we've been at this a long time, and you see a gold mine like that.
That's right. You can't stop mining.
No, you can't. All right, let's get it on. Let's get Steve Langford in here. Howard 100 News. He is chomping at the bit to get in here with the news. What do you have for us, Steve?
Just some of the stories we're working on in the Howard 100 newsroom. Eric, the nose-picking, booger-eating midget. Oh. That shocking claim coming from a number of Stern fans who maintain they saw Eric the midget on his JFSC webcam sticking his finger in his nose several times, pulling out boogers, then chowing down on that disgusting dessert. One caller claiming it looked like Eric the midget was enjoying his nose candy.
Oh.
Now, did you view the tape yourself?
Yes.
And do you think he's eating his boogers, or does it kind of... Because sometimes a guy can look like it.
That's what I said to the people I interviewed.
Okay.
And the 3 people I spoke to.
Uh-huh. What else, Steve?
Also today, just asking.
Eric the Midget wants to yell at you for... he wants to defend himself.
Again.
He's going to lie again.
Maybe not. Eric, did you pick your nose and eat it on cam?
No, I've never done that.
Why are people reporting this, and why is Steve Langford himself saying he saw the tape and it appears you're doing this?
I have allergy problems right now. I have an itchy nose, but I don't do that.
You did not pick anything out and eat it?
No.
Oh, there it is.
Go die, Langford.
Not the...
Where
the truth hurts.
Well, but let's be fair to Eric here for a second, Steve. You saw no booger in his hand.
Okay, but these people saw the video. They saw it live. They saw it happen. Eric the Midget has a track record of not telling the truth.
But maybe he is telling the truth here. Maybe he's saying, look, I know I've been...
You have a track record of being a dumb fuck.
There you go.
I've scratched my nose, and it might look like I've pulled something out and then maybe put my fingers near my mouth.
Which is what I asked these people I interviewed. They maintain.
These are 3 independent sources?
Absolutely. People who saw it. And there are many people on Stern Fan Network who saw it.
And it was visibly like having lunch.
Yeah,
it wasn't like
a... full of dumbasses.
Didn't we catch him doing it once, and didn't we play it for you on the air not that long ago?
I don't recall.
Oh, shut up, Baba, retard.
Everybody's retarded.
Nose picker.
Getting ugly.
Booger eater.
Getting ugly.
Well, Eric denies it, and he would know, but who knows, Steve? Steve, I have to see the tape for myself. Is it possible to produce this tape?
We've got the screen saves, but in terms of the rolling live picture, I don't believe anybody has that.
I see. All right. Well, Eric, I don't know. If you need us to send you food, if you're that hungry, I would do it. I mean, I don't think you have to exist on boogers.
Yeah.
I don't.
The merger Steve reported on is the one between a booger in your mouth.
Oh. Oh, shut up. There's nothing that won't go in your mouth, is it?
No.
Look.
It's all about timing. Listen.
This is what I've been using.
Tissues.
It's a tissue, yeah.
All right, Eric. Well, I believe you, Eric.
I don't.
Steve only said it appears to be you're eating your boogers. He didn't give the definitive answer.
The people I interviewed gave definitive answers.
And they say he ate a booger.
Absolutely.
All right.
Who are they?
Fess up.
Will you swear on the Lord Jesus Christ that you ate no boogers?
I swear I did not.
Well,
Really?
there you go.
And what will you swear on?
Will you swear on the life of your mother?
I'm not going through that again, but...
Uh-oh.
No, I did not.
Steve taking a bow, and a well-deserved one.
Steve bowing. So you did eat the booger. You could say.
No, I did not.
And swear on the life of your mother you did not.
I don't do that stupid shit.
You have in the past.
That means he's done it.
That means you ate the booger, Eric.
Yum, yum.
No, that does not.
You would swear on the life of your mother, because you've done that before. You would swear on the life of your mother if you were telling the truth. It's okay if you ate a booger.
It was stupid of me to do that the first
It was
fucking
stupid
time
of
I
you to
did
eat
it.
the booger. Yes, you're right.
Listen,
No.
first of all...
The second time I ate it was an accident.
There's no one immature enough on the Stern Fan Network to spread a rumor about a guy eating a booger.
Eric,
these are responsible, mature people.
Do you swear on the life of your
Oh,
mother?
please, Artie.
Did you?
Give me a f***ing break. The website's full of f***ing morons.
Yeah. Well, you should look up sarcasm in the dictionary.
Ralph has a question for you, Eric. Yes, Ralph?
Yes, quickly, Eric. Eric, hello, Eric.
Yes, Barry, idiot.
Yes. What time do you pick your nose? Because I want to tune in for that.
Early morning.
Is it coming up?
I don't think it was a planned event. He probably did it. If he did do it, he probably did it, like, not even thinking that he was on cam.
But Ralph's onto something. If he's going to do it, plug it. I mean, you know, yeah.
Actually, when do you do it, Eric? I mean, what has to be going on?
You know, it is true Eric did swear on his mother's life. But he was lying to us because it had something to do with Kendra.
Right.
And he lied.
And I know he feels bad about that. I think swearing on your mother's life would end the controversy, though. Yes, here's Shirley.
When we did a show, Eric came out to do a show with us in Oakland. I could have sworn I saw him eating a booger backstage as well.
Ooh.
Big one?
Oh, shut up, Four Eyes.
Either he picked his nose and ate it, or his handler, like, picked his nose and was feeding it to him. But he was definitely chewing on something.
Oh.
Well.
Get off the pot, you idiot.
Get off the boogers, Eric. Why are you eating boogers?
I'm not, you retard.
Eric, end the controversy. Swear on your mother's life you did not eat a booger.
I swear on my mother's life I did not eat a booger.
All right, that's good enough for me.
Have you ever?
Well, that's his business.
Well, I mean, he was a baby at one time.
He's saying he did not do it on cam the other day.
Well, I'm just saying he should do it on cam. I think a lot of people would tune in for it.
Will you eat a booger on
And you
cam?
should go suck a dick, retard.
On cam or off cam?
Yeah.
On cam.
On cam.
I would do that on
That's off your boyfriend.
If Ralph jacks off his boyfriend and does it on cam, should he do it on JFSC?
Absolutely.
Or
start his own.
Hey, could I get $45 an hour for that?
Eric, what do you think? Would you like Ralph to suck a guy off on JFSC?
Would you
No,
sponsor
because it's against Stickum rules.
Oh, all right.
What can I do to the guy? Can I just, like, lick his cock?
No, the guy can't show that.
Oh, damn. Oh, well.
Can he stroke him off?
Can I rub his cock through his pants?
Can he apply
Yeah, can he rub
Vaseline?
his boyfriend's cock through his
Can he apply
pants?
Vaseline to the head of his dick?
Dry hump.
All right, thank you. Eric, denying the story that Steve Langford is reporting, and Eric, thank you for calling in about that.
I love how the show goes from the merger to Eric's booger. Great.
We cover a wide range of
And
topics.
Eric's booger is more important, I got to say.
Yeah, I think so. All right, Eric.
Bye now.
Bye.
Bye. Ow.
Bye, retard.
Bye, retard. All right, Eric, thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye. All right, Eric defending himself and even swearing on his mother's life that he did not eat a booger.
Other stellar appearance.
Yeah.
Of the story we're working on in the Howard 100 newsroom. The Stern fan who got into it with Fred in that IKEA parking lot last Sunday, listening to Fred's story about that incident, calling it, quote, bullshit. Fred was wild. But Howard 100 News also reporting the fact that Fred was understandably upset with the fact that he couldn't move his car because of the vehicle blocking him in, that Fred was trying to pick up his wife who was hobbling along in a foot cast. Howard 100 News also reporting that Fred Norris wasn't happy with the fact that we broke the story live on the Stern Show yesterday. One other note about this story. The Stern fan who faced off with Fred claims Fred's wife apologized to the fan saying, I'm sorry, let me handle this, that's my husband.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. Is that true, Fred?
What the heck is going on here?
Hey, if Steve says it's true, it must be true.
Eric the Midget wants to comment on this. Yes, Eric. Quickly, Eric.
Well, I had to pick up the phone. I had it sitting on speaker.
That's not my problem. Go ahead.
Shut up.
Shut up, fat boy. Gee, not only is he messing up stories about me, now he's messing up stories about other people.
I may have to join Eric's camp and support the Fire Steve Langford movement.
Take a number. Everybody wants to fire.
Take a number, this controversial reporter.
Because where else is he going to go?
Well, Eric, do you feel vindication now that Fred has joined your camp?
Yeah, it's cool.
That's cool. All right. Eric,
Now there are two of you.
All the way, Eric.
Eric, did you feel your story from yesterday's show where Steve reported that several people believe you ate a booger on cam? Do you believe now that people will believe that you did not do it?
Hopefully that will help.
I see. All right, Eric. Here is your ally, Fred. Eric.
Yes.
Eric the
By the way, everybody should go to the website SteveLangfordIsWrong.com.
Is there such a website?
There is such a website, of which Steve has never investigated or revealed on these airwaves.
What is there to tell? When have I been wrong?
You
Go to
have
the
to
website.
go to the website.
No, but
Go to the
I'm
website.
asking you.
Go to the website.
So you have no
Go to the
examples.
website. Go to the website.
Okay, Fred.
You know what? You can take the
0.0.
You can take the guy out of hard copy, but you can't take the hard copy out of the.
What do you know about hard copy?
You worked for them, did you not?
Tell me. Tell me everything you know.
For them.
Tell me everything you know about.
They're salacious. They're sleazy.
Really?
They're off the air.
I see.
And you worked for them.
And? What else do you know?
That's it. That's all I need to tell you.
I see. You may have watched it once. Is that it?
You're proud of your work on hard copy?
Oh, we did great work there.
You
Absolutely. We did great stories about you, by the way, too.
That's true.
Mm.
Now, this nickname of yours, Mud Langford.
Yeah,
which
rather
also,
insignificant,
right.
but it's true.
There are people saying that you your pants. That's why they
Sadly, I would love to be able to admit to that.
All right, but you
right here and right now.
You
but
did not.
it's not true.
All right.
All right.
Eric, is that it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Tonight on the JFSC, we have a special...
How will you be boring us tonight?
And also, I wanted to say...
Take it easy, man. Good. Thanks for calling in.
Two of the JFSC regulars, Mark, who's got...
All right,
what is he doing? Shout-outs? What is he doing?
I don't know what he's doing.
The website, marksfreakin.com, that reports about your show.
Oh, Eric, I got to go. Sorry, we're short on time. All right. He always has a commercial or...
And it's a bad one.
All right. Anything else, Steve?
Also today, Eric the Midget may be heading to L.A. to help in a casting call, according to Johnny Fratto, who says he's putting together a Beverly Hills Angels calendar. What Eric may not know is that Johnny claims some of the candidates for the calendar will be midgets. Johnny Fratto saying he's not sure what Eric will think of facing fellow little people. But Johnny Fratto also taking a hard line on claims that Eric the Midget's been picking his nose and eating it on his webcam. Johnny's saying he hasn't seen the alleged booger eating, but he says that's not the kind of behavior he wants on the JFSC. We don't permit that, Johnny says. It's unacceptable.
All right.
Now, is he saying that Eric is a self-hating little person?
I don't know.
I don't know about that.
Well, you're saying he's not sure that Eric will like the little people...
he's not sure how he's going to take that.
Models.
Steve, what's going on in the Howard 100 newsroom? Steve making a lot of enemies. Yesterday, making enemies with Fred.
Oh, I'm not an enemy anymore.
All right. You've worked it out.
No, yeah.
All right, Steve?
I'm just boycotting Steve, that's all.
What do you have for us, Steve?
Just some of the stories we're working on in the Howard 100 newsroom. Inside the mind of Eric the Midget. While our favorite little guy constantly claims on the air that Howard 100 News reporting on him isn't accurate, Eric the Midget apparently complaining privately. Why does Langford know so much? That according to Johnny Fratto, who says he's confirmed Eric the Midget will help judge a casting call in L.A. next week. A casting call to include little people, Johnny says, for his latest calendar project.
Well, Eric, is that true? Are you upset with the leaks?
I wasn't aware that there was any, but now I'm thinking there probably is.
Did you say to Johnny, how does Langford know so much? Foiled again?
Yeah, but I don't think it's Johnny, and I don't think this piece of shit knows anything.
All right. There it is, Steve. You still have an enemy in Eric the Midget. You've made up with Fred, but you still have a problem.
Well, I think Eric's a little misled. I think Steve does know what he's talking about on this story, and the reason is, and I'm going to be honest with you, Eric, I think Johnny's ratting you out.
Whoa.
I think Johnny's...
You think he's the leak?
He's the leak. That's my guess, and I would...
Johnny's no rat.
I don't know.
You're saying the wrong thing.
Who else would have that information? It's got to be Fratto.
Is Fratto your source, Steve?
We never reveal who our sources are.
And I respect that. But I'm not a news person, and I can make unsubstantiated claims.
Fred, is this just something outrageous? Do you think Johnny could be the leak in your organization?
I don't think so.
Eric, I wouldn't trust him.
Wow. Fred, that's...
Well, you're an idiot too, Fred, all right?
I'm trying to help you, Eric. If you want to think I'm an idiot, but I'm looking out for you.
No, it's a very brave thing to say.
Sometimes your friends have to tell you things, Eric.
I do not believe that, by the way.
You have more holes in your organization than zits on your face.
Oh. Shut up, badass.
Or blemishes, whatever they are. Those disgusting rash-like things.
Eric the Midget, what is it, please? Quickly.
I was calling because I had more to say than you hung up on.
Yeah, it's enough, Eric. Sometimes I have to move along. Stop it. I'm in the middle of 20 different things here. I can't stay on all day with you. This guy calls back pissed when I hang up. He doesn't understand.
You offered a show earlier to Hogan, and I was on hold, hoping to get on, and I thought, well, how about a wrestling show, myself and Hulk Hogan as the host?
Oh.
Wow. You think Hulk Hogan would want you as a co-host for his new radio show?
I met him and his daughter once.
All right. Well, I will propose that to him, and if he's interested, I'm sure he'll contact you. How's that?
All right. And
all right. Thank you, Eric.
Steve Langford's new nickname is Steve Wrongford.
Steve Wrongford. All right. Very good. Thank you. Steve, I know you don't like that name because you feel you're right. You should be Steve Rightford.
I mean, again, he's never accurate.
All right. Fair enough. Eric, thank you.
Go f*** yourself, Canadian jackass.
Ex-Canadian.
All right. That's Eric the Midget. Eric the Midget wants to say something. Eric, you got to go quick, though. Go ahead, Eric. I got to get to Bob Saget. I got a busy show.
Hurry, Eric. Where are you?
I'm here.
All right, Eric. What's up? What's on your mind?
Well, I was calling because I've tried for the last couple of days to call in and talk about some of the JFSC stuff. Like, for instance, yesterday was Johnny's birthday, and today's Johnny Jr.'s birthday. Happy birthday to both.
We'll see, Eric.
And
thanks for calling.
Eric gets mad at me when I don't get to him on the phone, but I can't get to him every day, you know.
And he still doesn't get it, no matter how many times you explain it to him.
And now he's announcing birthday.
Yeah.
And happy birthday, Johnny and Johnny Jr.
Yeah, but, you know, come on.
We like those guys.
Yeah.
Send us an email.
All right, Eric, I've just been a little busy. That's all. We have a lot to get to.
Also this week, I'm going to try to open up through PayPal a store to sell autographs and other stuff like that.
All right. Well, please give us more details later.
Good luck.
Thank you, Eric.
He's going to be selling autographs.
Eric
0.0.
Eric the Midget, you're on the air.
Okay, finally.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy. I'm going to explain it to you one last time.
You little
Eric, the show isn't about you. I try to get to you when I can.
I do not mind sitting through guest interviews, but sitting through like I've been sitting through...
Then hang up!
Yeah.
Me off.
Who needs to hear from you then? Then hang up.
I'm calling because your stupid-ass reporter, Langford, I think, is getting to Johnny and getting Johnny to cut me out of...
No,
how's that?
I don't think so. I think Johnny's probably had it with you. What is it Johnny cut you out of?
Well, it's been almost 5 days that I've heard from Johnny and nothing.
Yeah, but Eric, you're misled.
Shut up for a minute.
The fact that you...
Shut up and let me finish.
But Eric, you're not understanding something. Let me correct you. Johnny likes publicity, and when Steve Langford talks about you on the air, he is getting publicity for these events. So Steve Langford isn't the problem. Johnny probably just doesn't want to deal with you.
Shut up. Let me finish.
You little douche.
All right, go ahead.
Shut up, fat loser. Go back on heroin, piece of shit.
I wish I was on it right now listening to you.
Red Ron.
What could you possibly have to say that's interesting?
As I was saying,
0.0.
it's been almost a week since I've heard from Johnny. I think his Langford stories that he's been doing is getting Johnny to start cutting me out.
No.
What could he have said? What did Langford report on that could have pissed Johnny off?
Can you let me get through the sentence before cutting me off?
Well, look, I think that you are completely misreading the situation. Steve Langford's reports keep you in the news, and that's what Johnny's after.
Johnny's probably pissed at you because of you.
Yeah, Johnny just doesn't like dealing with you. Honestly.
He doesn't mind dealing with me at all.
Then why isn't he calling you?
Rip him off.
But why isn't he calling you? Because he doesn't care about Steve Langford. He's just not interested. Once in a while he's interested, and sometimes he's not. Well, you sound pissy. What happened to you?
You're tough to take. You have to understand that.
Eric, what happened to you? You sound horrible today. Like, just angry and...
Well, he lost Johnny, he thinks.
Oh, I see.
I was supposed to be part of the Angel's casting call. I haven't heard from Johnny for almost a week now about that whole thing.
Yeah, because probably nobody even wants to be in this.
But wait a minute. Did he make some outrageous demands?
And no, I did not, you stupid.
You don't have to end it all with stupid. Just answer the question.
That's how he feels, Rob. I understand from those people watching on camera that Eric is extra blotchy today.
Really?
Shut up, you dumbass.
That's what they're saying. Let me take a look. Here, I got you up on your webcam. Are you extra blotchy? It's hard to see. The lighting is so
pull
poor.
Pull back that camera.
Eric, can you back up a little bit off so I can see your face? You're too close. No, I need to see if you're extra blotchy. That's all.
I don't give a what you need to see.
Oh, I see what they mean. It's on your forehead. You're very red.
But I think that's when he gets angry.
Uh-huh. You are a little bit blotchy. People are right.
A lot of stuff going on around that nose.
A lot of zits.
Yeah, and that San Francisco hat is goofy.
And the glasses
Shut up, dickhead.
I think the glasses are new.
Really?
Yeah.
No, the glasses are not new.
Are those tinted?
They're like photo grays or something.
No, those are tinted.
No, they're not.
They look like some rapper type shithead.
They're only tinted when you go outside.
That's what I'm saying.
You got the ones that darken when you go outside. Yeah. Oh.
You're one of those little goofs.
See, he doesn't have to change into sunglasses.
Oh, you're lucky.
Why don't you just get a mullet?
You know, the guy has nothing to do all day. You think he wouldn't mind changing into sunglasses? You know, like give him something to do.
Yeah.
Why are you too lazy to change into sunglasses?
I'm not. I just prefer not to have two different prescription glasses.
So you go indoors and they brighten up, and then you go outside and then they darken. How do they know? Well, all right, Eric. Well, thank you. I don't believe that Steve Langford's your problem. I think you have problems with Johnny. And I don't think it has anything to do with Steve Langford.
What was your last conversation with Johnny?
It was about, the casting call and also a thing that was possibly going to happen on Labor Day weekend in Vegas. But I haven't gotten any more information about that either.
Well, he'll get back to you when he's ready.
That's all. He doesn't have an answer for you. All right. Thank you, Eric, and have a nice day.
I believe it's all to do with Langford.
All right. Well, I don't think so, but maybe I'm wrong. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. All right. There, Eric the Midget, who says that Steve Langford is ruining his relationship with Johnny Fratto. Eric the Midget, you're on the air in Sacramento. All right, no Eric the Midget. I'll hang up.
You don't take that shit, do you?
Red Ron. Goodbye. I guess he's not there.
Hey.
I guess Eric's not on the air, so I'll have to hang up.
Red Ron.
Let's do it.
Hey, I'm here.
I'll probably have to hang up because I don't hear him and he's not prepared.
Yeah.
Red Ron.
All right, goodbye, Eric.
Hello, Eric? Oh,
Hello, I'm here.
There's no Eric, so I guess we have to...
Yeah, we tried.
He waits all day, and then he's not there.
Well, he always screams when we don't get to him. Now we get to him, and he's not here.
Yeah, I've had it.
Shut up.
Hello, Eric? Are you there?
I'm here. Shut up.
I guess he's not there.
No, Eric.
Why would he waste my time like this?
What's wrong with him?
Hey.
Hello?
Hello?
Is Eric there, please? Hello? No Eric, I guess. There's no Eric.
All right, well, I guess we have to move along.
He's probably jerking off right now.
His bed as we speak.
Well, wait a minute. Let's listen. Can we hear him snoring or something? Did he fall asleep?
He might have fallen asleep. I'll hold on for a second and see if I can hear him. I'm waiting, but I don't hear him.
I don't hear a thing.
I'll hold on for like 30 more seconds.
Where does he go?
He must go jerk off in his bed.
He's probably buying an A's hat.
You think he had to go to the bathroom or something?
Maybe he's in the bathroom. I'll wait 30 seconds. I'll count down. 30, 29.
Probably takes forever. He's taking a shit.
28, 27, 26, 25, 24.
How that's from, you idiot. I've been here. I was on my other phone.
21, 20, 19.
I hope he makes it in time.
18. He'll make it in time. I have faith in him.
This is dramatic.
You know, he is wheelchair bound, and he might be hard for him to take a big dump and then get back to the phone in time. 15.
Yeah, I mean, if he went in there with reading material.
Right. 14. He's probably in there reading and jerking off. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I wanted to hear from the little guy. 5.
I wonder what message he had for us today.
Probably
so positive.
2, 1.
Probably Johnny's not calling him or some shit.
0.
Zero.
Langford should be fired.
Let's see if he's there now. Eric, one last time. Are you there?
Hello, stupid.
Hey, whoa.
We waited for you.
We waited for you. What is this hello, stupid?
Clean your...
What were you doing?
I've been saying I've been here.
I didn't hear you.
What were you doing?
Oh, look at the cam. I've been sitting here the whole time. I have not moved an inch.
Were you in the bathroom?
Were you jerking off?
Did you see me move from the camera, retarded?
What are you talking about? We were trying to talk to you.
Eric,
you weren't there.
Because you weren't there, we've run out of time. So if you quickly want to say what's on your mind, go ahead. I can give you 10 seconds. Go ahead.
I have not moved at all.
All right. Well, we're wasting time.
Is that all you have to say?
Yes.
All right. Quickly.
6,
5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm calling to apologize for
0.
yesterday's call.
What?
Bye.
What was that?
I was calling to apologize for yesterday's call.
You want to apologize?
To who?
Oh, now I don't. Blind deaf.
Well, you've wasted so much time, we can't get to your point. Call back tomorrow. Thank you. Please, next time, please be on the phone when I pick up.
That's right. Just get here.
Try to be more professional. All right, Eric, quickly, what is it?
I love this kid.
What? Go ahead, there's been a mix-up. Go ahead.
I was calling because of today Johnny Fratto's magazine comes out, which is Mom's Candy magazine, and also wanted to congratulate George on behalf of the JFSC on his upcoming wedding.
Thank you very much.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Hey, Ron.
All right. Thank you, Eric. Bye-bye. Somebody wants to yell at Steve Langford, Eric the Midget. Yes, Eric, go ahead.
Hi, I was calling because I left Steve 2 voicemails, and I thought I heard that you were going to play them earlier.
No, we don't care.
We weren't going to play them, but if you want to say something to Steve, now would be the time.
I feel that you are interfering in my business with Johnny. I have not heard from him in days, and the one time I was close to talking to him yesterday when he called in this show, Stern never let me on air.
I didn't see you were on the air, actually. I didn't see you were on the phone. I would have.
I was on hold.
Yeah, I didn't see it. You know what it is? Sometimes I'm in the middle of something. I can't check every name.
You're not the only phone caller.
Yeah, there's a whole stream of callers calling in. I didn't see that you were on. I would have put you through.
I was hoping to get on air while Johnny was on with you to see what was going on.
Well, I was talking to Johnny about something else. I felt, first of all, I didn't see you were on, and also maybe it would have interrupted the flow.
Now, you still haven't heard from Johnny, though, huh?
No.
Steve, how are you responsible for his relationship with Johnny? And what is the connection? Do you hold any responsibility in this?
There is no connection whatsoever. But clearly, Johnny Fratto and I are the best thing that ever happened to Eric the Midget.
Right. I agree. I mean, you publicize him and publicize his work.
Absolutely. Because it's interesting.
Yeah, I don't think Johnny is... I don't think you have anything to do with Eric not hearing from Johnny. No, I think Johnny just gets a little burnt out on Eric.
Yeah, he's busy.
He's busy.
Have you talked to Johnny?
I did talk to him briefly about this, and he said he was busy.
Oh, you talked to him about whether he's
yesterday,
upset
I think it was.
with Eric?
No, he said he wasn't upset whatsoever. He just said he was swamped.
Cool your jet.
You know, Eric, not to make you feel bad, but you sound like a woman who wants to date a guy so bad that she calls him every minute. Why are you not calling me? Why are you not calling me? Why are you not calling me? And it turns the guy off. You got to be a little bit aloof.
Well, I also had a deal to do something in Vegas on the weekend of the 30th and the 31st, but yet I still have not heard anything about that.
Well, then I would tell Johnny, listen, if I don't hear about it, then I'm not going.
Do you have his email?
Yeah.
Then just drop him a line. Do you need the particulars?
And if he doesn't give you particulars, then assume you're not going.
Yeah, be done with it. Don't start calling all the time.
So you tried. That's it.
It was supposed to be a paid thing that him and I were going to go to, and
Well, I guess it's not happening.
I think he said something about Brandy Tallur was supposed to be there as well.
Who?
Brandy Tallur, Rob.
She Playboy or something?
I don't know.
No, a porn star that I really like.
Oh. Well, you know what, Eric? I'm going to tell you something about life. When somebody doesn't respond to you, you walk away and you just say, look, when he's ready to talk, he'll call me. That's it.
Yeah, don't assume that it means anything. Just wait for your answer.
Zero.
Yeah. What are the amount of dollars that'll probably be coming in from that appearance?
0.0.
All right, Eric, thank you. And there's your conversation with Steve
Good luck to you. Hope you and Johnny get into...
Let's go to Johnny Frado, who wants to make a statement about Eric the Midget. Johnny, welcome, and what is your statement?
My statement is, I am at a point now to where I hate that no-good, rotten little mother.
Oh.
Wow. What happened?
I hate him.
What happened, Johnny?
I'll tell you what happened. He's been complaining about me all week. Last week we were supposed to do the angel casting, right?
Right.
He gets sick. He can't make it. I cancel it, and we have to do a new schedule, a new date. The new date is September 4th. He don't like that date. He can't do that date. Now, wait a minute. It gets better. So he calls me, and he asks me about this strippers and hustlers thing in Vegas. Can I get him in there? Yeah, I'll get you in there. He says, is Brandy Tallur going to be there? I look down. I see the name Brandy. I don't know that it's Tallur. I say, yeah. I call these guys. I say, he'll come. He needs money. They got money. This is a perfect situation. He calls me today and says he found out that Brandy Tallur is not coming. So, therefore, he's not coming.
Oh.
After these people bought plane tickets.
Oh, boy.
They got him rooms. And may sue me.
Wow.
Oh.
I put the whole deal together. So I called him up and I said, hey, motherfucker, why, you know what? I don't know nothing about no Brandy Tallur. I'm positive there'll be 600 girls in there named Brandy.
Right.
Howard, if he don't go to the deal, and I ain't trying to be mean, everybody there knows me, and I'm a kind man, and this cocksucker has pushed me way too far.
Well, Johnny, it's a funny thing with Eric the Midget. Ronnie was telling me a story this morning where he spoke to some guy who wanted to hire Eric the Midget, and he said Eric was miserable and that he couldn't hire him because Eric was just impossible to deal with. Now, Johnny seems to be confirming this. Let me get Eric on the phone and see what happens.
Johnny has been so good to Eric.
Why are you trying so hard to get a career for this kid? I mean, give up already.
You know what, Howard? I don't know how it happened. I felt sorry for him. He was nice in the beginning, and something has happened, and I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's got me so pissed now I would choke him if he was in front of me.
So you're verifying that Steve Langford has nothing to do with your anger at Eric?
Steve Langford ain't got nothing to do with my anger, nothing.
Eric, how is it that your best friend in the world who supported you, Johnny Frado, is now at the point that he wants to choke you? Can you explain?
I don't know, but I also don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Somebody hiring me and saying
hold on, I'll get Ronnie. He'll tell you. Ronnie, you want to tell Eric what you heard? Maybe this is just rumor, Eric. I don't know, but I'll tell you what Ronnie heard in a minute. He told me just this morning.
See, I think the only reason you like Eric, Howard, is you really don't deal with him.
Right. I'm the only one left that likes you.
You got to deal with him.
What happened, Ronnie, that you heard? You don't have to give specifics, but...
I heard something. Some guy contacted me because I'm going to be out in Vegas for this thing next week, the Exotic Dances Awards.
Mm-hmm.
And this gentleman contacted me about this thing they're doing out there, some also exotic ball or something.
Mm-hmm.
And they said that Johnny was going to be there, that Eric was supposed to be there, but they were trying to get him. But obviously he's an obnoxious piece of shit.
That's what the guy said?
Well, he didn't say it. I'm saying it because I can't stomach that motherfucker's attitude.
Really?
Oh,
You jackass.
I've been waiting to get in here to rip this asshole apart for you don't know how long.
Well, you know, maybe
he's got an attitude like he's got, not that he's got the world by the balls, but being on this show, he can have pretty much anything he wants to do. People offer him, and he's so arrogant that he deserves all the shit.
Let me be devil's advocate. Let me defend Eric for 1 minute. Maybe he's so special needs that when these guys call him, he's got to travel with someone. He needs somebody to help him. Maybe
No, they offered all that, Howard.
They did?
All of that was offered.
Wow.
All right, so Howard, you have no...
He's just
argument.
a dick. He's a dick, man. The guy's a dick.
I tell you what, Ronnie, thank you.
Ronnie.
He agreed, Howard, to do it. He agreed. Okay? He asked me about this Brandy Tallur. I don't know one Brandy from another. I'm figuring, if there's a Brandy Tallur or something like that, she'll be there.
All right, let's let Eric defend himself.
200 other Brandy Tallurs there. He gets focused on these one thing. All right, go ahead, Eric.
All right, Eric, go ahead. You got Johnny on the phone. This is probably your last conversation with him unless you can straighten this out. Go ahead.
It's got to be straightened out now because I'm telling you, if this thing don't get straightened out, now, Eric, if you don't end up at that thing, then, I'm going with Ronnie.
And isn't he on your JFSC?
We took his mods away today.
His what?
His mods. He used to be able to moderate and kick people. And we took the fucking mods away until we settled this thing.
Is that true, Eric? Is your mods away?
Yeah.
Wow.
So people can just sit there and harass you. You can't get rid of them. I love it.
You modless little prick.
Cackling witch.
I might go on the JFSC because now I can...
Under his skin.
0.
So you have 0.0 mod?
0.0.
You idiot.
What?
That's my favorite.
Eric, go ahead and talk.
Tell him the story.
Well, okay. I was hoping to have, Brandy Tallur there. Donnie told me that she was supposed to be there, so I feel like I've been misled.
All right,
Eric,
so let's
there's
say...
100 girls there named Brandy. I promise you one of them will be her. And if there's not one of them that's her, there'll be one like her. You see, they're all named Brandy, and they all have kids.
Eric, why are you fixating on this Brandy Tallur?
Now, why? That's what I want to know. Why her? Who the she? You don't even know her. Don't you see that you're looking for Brandy Tallur? There's going to be 80,000 girls in the same caliber or higher.
Yeah, I don't get it, Eric. Why are you focused on this?
Because that one girl won't be there?
Hey, Robin, these guys bought plane tickets. They got rooms, the whole 9 yards. The guy even mentioned suing me.
See, this is the problem. Eric doesn't really understand what it means to take a job, to make a commitment.
Well, Eric was told Brandy Tallur would be there.
Oh, please. He was going to see
told him
girls.
that, yes, I did. Okay, I admit it. Because you know why? I don't know no Brandy Tallur. I looked at the list. There was 15 Brandys on that list.
But, Howard, if you've got a buddy like Johnny, and he's done so much for you, Johnny made a little mistake.
Yeah, I mean, Eric, just because Brandy Tallur won't be there, aren't you into, going somewhere where there are tons of hot chicks?
How would you feel if you were promised somebody was going to be there, and then they turned out they weren't? Wouldn't you feel misled and not want to go?
Well, I would feel misled, but I would say in this case, Johnny's always been there for you.
I don't know nothing about porn stars, Eric. You know that. I don't know one Brandy from another Brandy. All Brandys look exactly the same to me.
Yeah, but Eric, this sounds like a fun event. What do you got to lose?
Yeah, what else are you going to be doing?
And Johnny, he's getting paid?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he complains about money constantly.
Eric, what's the downside here? I'm not seeing it. I mean, okay, Brandy Tallur's not there. What the f*** is going to happen with Brandy Tallur
anyway?
I mean, what are the odds of you getting her?
You'll roll up, she'll say hi to you for 5 minutes, and then she's gone.
Yeah. Well, there won't be some other Brandy there that'll suck your dick or something.
Right.
Well, if you, Stern, had finally put together the meeting between her and I, then it would...
Eric, stop. I can't put together meetings between you and Brandy Talor. What is
this?
this?
Yeah, that's why you did that phone call with her and I May of last year.
What's that got to do with this?
And it hasn't...
Robin, it all somehow hooks together. Just try to figure it out.
I don't even remember that we had Brandy Talor.
I don't either. I don't know Brandy Talor either.
Eric's living a dream.
Yeah, all these women are going to see him and fall into his lap.
What happened, Howard? He was like madly in love with her, so we got her on the phone for a minute to let them talk to each other. But
yeah.
That was for him. We didn't book her.
Right. So what do you want from me? I did you a favor. I got her on the phone. If you can't close the deal,
I know what it was. We were going to arrange a date, but he didn't want cameras, and so it was all canceled.
Yeah,
she didn't want to be anywhere with you where she didn't get promotion.
You know what I don't hear here?
What is that? Sorry, George.
You know, what I don't hear here is some appreciation and gratitude.
Oh, you
Eric,
won't.
It seems to me so many people are doing so much for you that the least you can do is say thank you, much less, No,
he barks at me.
Yeah, I know. That's what
Stern, if you had at least got me laid with her.
You're a normal person, Howard. He can bark at you, okay? He doesn't understand that if he's here right now, because it's 3 in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He'd be hanging off this 6th floor balcony. He would. I would have him hanging over the balcony. I would have Johnny down in the park and say, Johnny, catch. And we'd throw him back and forth. Serious. Honest to God.
Well, Johnny.
Like, looking at this thing of oh, thank you. Am I on Ambien right now? Mother.
What did he say?
He said that's the Ambien talking.
No, it's the Ambien talking.
He's not on Ambien right now.
I'm not on it, but I will be. I will be, because that's the only way that I'm going to sleep when I take that. Howard, would you explain to him that I asked him to do this? He said he would do it. I signed a contract, Howard.
You did?
And I signed a contract. And wait a minute, whoa. And they paid for the plane tickets, they paid for the room, and they have the check for him. I call up the guy to try to cancel because he starts acting like a jag-off here. And guess what? The guy says, I'll sue you.
Oh, boy. Listen, Johnny, I'm going to give you some advice. Get out of the Eric business. It's not working out.
Leave him to his lonely, miserable self.
Let Eric do his own thing. Let him run his own business. Stop giving him opportunities. Eric, it makes a point. He was promised whatever this woman is.
And he doesn't care about you.
But, okay, he doesn't care about you. We'll have to bail you out of this.
If you were a young man, is one Brandy any different than the other?
Absolutely not to me. I don't know, but Eric's got a fixation. He's got a fixation.
But he's got to quit fixating. You don't bring sand to the beach, Eric.
Right, but in a way, Eric signed a contract with you based on the fact that Brandy would be there. But, all right, if he's a real friend, and I know you've been good to Eric, maybe Eric will say, well, there will be 20 other Brandys.
That would be a good thing to do, but I don't think it's happening with this guy.
More than 20 other Brandys. Plus, it's a nice trip. He gets to leave with a nice check. He says he needs money. I don't get it. I truly don't get it.
You don't want the money, Eric?
The money would be nice, but, I feel misled, and it just doesn't make me want to go.
Jeez.
Eric.
This is Johnny, though.
I told you. I'm sorry. I don't know nothing about...
They're going to sue Johnny. They're going to sue Johnny.
I sent you her website. I've sent you photos of her.
He did. And I told Johnny to email her. And I thought that she was coming because I saw a bunch of lists and I saw a name, Brandy. I went back tonight to look at it. There are 6 Brandys. Okay.
Why do you want this Brandy so bad, Eric? She's not even into you.
Because she's the hottest, bustiest porn star in the business.
I bet we could find a better one.
She's got the biggest, she supposedly has the biggest natural tits out of any porn star.
But what's going to happen when you see her?
No. Yeah, what do you
Howard, would you tell him that even if he found this girl, could you tell him, give him a guarantee that there would be 10 girls that would be equally or more than her at this thing? There's 800 girls going to be there.
Yeah, Eric.
Surely one of them is going to be better than this one.
Eric, I know you were misled a little bit, but it does seem to me that this could be a big event with girls, and I know you're into girls. Doesn't that appeal to you on some level? And plus, Johnny's your friend, and he signed a contract. All right, he screwed up a little, but maybe you give him a break.
You think he did this maliciously, that he wants to hurt you somehow?
I don't know.
Do you think, Eric, do you think Johnny did this to you maliciously?
I don't know. I mean, things haven't exactly been lining up perfectly this summer like I thought they would be.
Like what? Eric, the casting call was going. You got sick and couldn't come. That's not my fault.
I haven't been sick for over a week.
Yeah, but you know what, Howard, this casting is being done in a casting room.
Right.
That is rented. And it's rented now again until May 4th. That's, I mean, until September 4th. That's as fast as we can get it. The room is booked. It's a casting, it's a casting room.
Yeah, Eric wants it done today.
That's what I'm saying. He's the one who got sick. We paid for the day he didn't come.
Boy, Eric, there's a lot of you canceling in this.
Yeah. What's not lining up for you? It's not lining up for Johnny, is
Right,
what
so
it sounds
Eric,
like.
what's the answer? Are you telling Johnny absolutely not you won't go? Is that it? Let's be done with this conversation. Yes or no, are you going or not?
No.
You're not. All right, Johnny, you're out.
Johnny, I guess you're going to get sued.
That was a big
No.
fuck you.
No, I'm going to find.
Come on. Let's not resort to violence.
No violence. I said I was going to go to another midget.
That's what he's going to do. He's
Find
going to put
another
a
midget.
midget in a wheelchair and go and say it's Eric.
I got to do it.
You want
I
to
don't
see if
think
we
I
can...
have a choice.
Do you think the guy would take Beetlejuice? Because if I can contact Beetlejuice, he might fly out for the right money.
Maybe. I got to ask the guy.
All right,
I ain't happy with me right now either.
And Beetlejuice would just want actual brandy, the liquor.
I'll tell you what I'll do for you, Johnny, because I care about you more than Eric does. If you're really going to be sued, I asked the guy if he's interested in Beetlejuice. I don't know that I can get Beetlejuice, but we can put you in touch with him.
All right. Well,
All right.
maybe that's got to be the move.
Beetlejuice is a big star.
He's a huge star.
Bigger than
Got to
Eric.
be the move. In the meantime, anybody want to go on JFSC and kick Eric out? Be my guest.
Boy, this is Eric.
No, I can't believe Eric. Hey, you know what, Howard? I used to listen to Fred. I used to listen to Robin and you, Artie, and I never thought it would come to this. I swear to God, I never thought it would come to this.
I thought you two were together forever.
Yeah, and Johnny,
I thought we were too.
And Johnny, aren't you the guy who put him on a website where he has his own TV show and radio show?
He
got his own cam.
Yeah, what about the cam? Isn't that cam your cam?
Cam.
Got him got him to Beverly Hills a couple of times.
Yeah.
Took him to the WWE.
Mods.
Sat and would watch him stupid wrestling I don't even care about.
Right.
Oh, you left
I'm the
before
guy.
the event.
I left Eric because I have a higher intelligence, so I had to go.
You see, Johnny knows it's fake. It's a bunch of guys, like, pretending to fight
Is
each other.
Eric pissed at him because he left early?
Were you?
Probably part of the reason why we never got backstage.
Oh, man.
I couldn't make it, Eric. I couldn't last. I couldn't last.
I couldn't either. I agree with Johnny.
I really think this is really gonna end Johnny and Eric's relationship.
Well,
It's a
you know,
shame.
and Eric doesn't realize that his life will fall back into nothingness.
Hey, let me ask you something, Eric. Isn't Johnny the reason you can even have this cam and you get to be on the internet? Because it costs money to do all that, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't.
It
Sure.
doesn't.
It costs
Not
Johnny
for
money.
not for this particular website. I could use my original name that I got on here before joining the JFSC and start a live room like anyone else that is.
Eric, just this one time. Why don't you just break down, go to Vegas? If you don't have a good time, then you can yell at me for like 2 weeks and tell me what a good time you didn't have.
Johnny's begging you. I never thought I'd see the day Johnny would beg.
Yeah, Johnny's begging him.
Me neither. It's just that I want to make some other people happy, you know.
You understand Johnny's the son of a godfather. It's against their code.
You know, Howard, where's the fucking DNA when I need it?
I know. This is
fucking DNA.
if your father could see you begging a midget right now.
Oh, my God, you wouldn't even be able to go home.
What would your father do to you for behaving like a woman?
No, he'd have to whack me out. He'd have to act me out.
He'd have you whacked, right?
Yeah, I'd be gone.
Yeah. He would say you're a woman.
That's it.
You can act like a man.
Act like a man.
I want to make these people happy. That's all I want to do. And I don't understand. He's worried about some Brandy Galore or whatever. There'll be 1,000 Brandy Galores there. There will be 1,000. I've seen the pictures of them.
I think Eric has made his statement. Eric, unless things have changed.
Well, what is Eric going to be doing that's so much better than this?
Yeah, what else you got to do?
Nothing.
What's your night going to be like on the 30th and the 31st?
I'm at the Olympic closing ceremonies. Carrying the torch.
That's a week before, you idiot.
All right, Eric, go ahead. Answer Johnny's question, please.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
I'm going to just be watching TV, and I guess...
Wow. You'd rather be watching TV than see titties. I know you want to see titties. I know that's what you want. There'll be thousands of titties. And you don't even know that broad ain't going to show up. They said all them broads.
I hope she is there, and he's sitting at home watching TV.
Last minute edition.
I'm telling you, if she's there, I'm going to make little Johnny.
Shit, I'll fly out and...
Well, evidently, Eric is not... Well, Johnny, I'm going to speak for Eric now. He's made his point. He says, basically, look, you misled him, and you're done with him. And
Howard, it was a mistake.
Johnny, if it was me, I'd say, Johnny, who cares? Let's go see girls.
Right.
And I'm going to get paid to see girls? This is my logic. You mean I get to see naked women, and you're going to pay me?
And you get paid.
Usually you have to pay to see naked women.
And they put you up in a hotel, and they feed you.
It sounds like fun.
And he gets to leave with money.
That's a fantasy.
Wait, Beetlejuice wants to talk to you for a second. Hold on. Johnny, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, hold on. Beetle wants to say something. Let me get him on here. Yeah, Beat.
Hello?
Yeah, hi.
Why did you ain't said in front of your friends?
I don't know.
What did you just say to me?
See, Beetle's upset with you, Eric. Now all of a sudden Beetle's involved.
You want to talk to me? You talk to me serious.
Right. Well,
I'm serious.
yeah, he's upset, Beetlejuice, because now all of a sudden he's involved.
He's a businessman. He knows you can't, sign a contract and then say no.
What did that say about me?
Yeah, and what do you think of this whole Brandy situation, Beat?
Why did you ain't said in front of your friends?
Right. You never mess with a friend.
Well, I mean, argue with that.
I'm not here to do my business. I'm not here to do my promotion.
Right. You do your business and your promotion, and Johnny's your friend, right?
But I'm telling you straight up, like a man.
Like a man, right.
I'm not a punk, not a pussy, not a faggot. I'm telling you like a man, straight up.
All right, Beat. There it is, Eric. That's Beetlejuice saying it.
You think that I'm a goddamn joke?
No one thinks you're a joke, pal. You're a stand-up guy.
They can say anything they want to say.
Right. All right, Beat. Thank you. What do you think of that, Johnny?
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Gee, even someone in the room was smart enough to know that was your soundboards.
What?
Are you saying that someone in the room is usually not that smart?
Maybe I'll take that soundboard to Las Vegas then. Just give me the tape. Something. I got that little kid over here.
Eric, it doesn't upset you at all that Johnny might be sued?
He don't care.
Yeah, he doesn't care about other people. Haven't you gotten that yet?
I do now.
Yeah, if a friend is going to have something like that happen to him, Eric, you got to step up there. Come on.
Not Eric.
What's it going to take, Eric, to get you to go? What's it going to take?
Brandy Tallulah.
Does anyone know Brandy Tallulah?
I think Robin pretty much hit the nail on the head. For once,
all right.
Smart.
Howard, does Gary have a way to get a hold of her? I will pay Brandy Tallulah to go.
All right, I'll see if we can find her. I'll try to help you out, but I don't even know this Brandy Tallulah. I don't know what...
If anybody knows Brandy Tallulah out there, get her to call me.
She's got to have a website.
I got to tell you, you know what, Howard? I ain't even mad. I'm just disappointed.
I'm sure.
I'm disappointed because these guys got all excited.
All right, I hear you. This is very upsetting. Well, I guess it's over between Eric and Johnny.
Yeah, I guess you won't be doing business with him anymore, huh, Johnny?
I'm done. Now, if you don't do that thing, if I don't see that motherfucking team in Vegas, man...
All right.
He said that he sent you a website. You should go, and I'm sure there's a contact info to hire her on the website.
Red Ron!
Eric, that's it?
Eric?
So, Eric, do you have any final words for your friend Johnny?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure if you have final words?
Well, this is it, Eric.
I have to hang up. I can't do this all day.
0.0
You have 0.0 words for Johnny?
0.
Hasn't he been
0.
crying for 2 days that Johnny hasn't called him?
Yeah.
Now he has nothing to say?
This is why. This is why. And I don't want to make an issue out of it, but you know what? I got called today. People are pissed. Now I'm calling because I had to make an issue out of it.
How much money do you think they'll sue you for?
I don't have a clue. I mean, I'm not even, you know what, just the idea that they're going to sue me over this, that I'm trying to do this motherfucker favor and get him paid.
Right, you're not even getting paid, are you?
No.
Why are you
it will
involved
end
in
up
this?
costing me money.
Why are you involved in this?
It's going to cost him money.
You know what? I've lost my mind. Okay, why am I 54 years old and pregnant? Why? I don't know. I'm making a lot of bad moves in my old age. I might have Alzheimer's or something.
Right.
He's beginning to question everything.
I mean, why are you taking it upon yourself to try and get deals for Eric the Midget? I mean, if you're not getting paid.
You know what, Howard? I still can't even figure out why I don't know how I even got to this point.
Yeah.
With him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you're so wrapped up in Eric the Midget. I don't know anyone who would
Will you
do that.
stop calling me that jackass?
What should I call you again?
Eric the Welcher.
The actor.
Actor. You haven't done anything.
You know what he's good at? Backing out. Eric the backer-outer. Eric the Welcher. Eric the cheater.
Eric, while you have all these
Eric the ingrate.
phone, while you have all these people on the phone,
I got to tell you
why
something.
don't you just commit to the deal and say, I'm going to do this because you're my friend?
Why should I?
Well, Johnny, listen, I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't know. I brought you to Beverly Hills a couple of times. I could go on and on, but I'm not going to.
You're begging, Johnny.
No, I'm not begging. I'm just making him. I want to refresh his memory.
I mean, Eric, who else does this for you?
I still have not gotten the part of our negotiation and that we did a couple months ago when we were having the last argument.
Oh, boy.
What happened to the visit to the Playboy Mansion? That hasn't happened so far.
No. Johnny Costello is taking you. They're waiting for the right event that he can get you in on. So that's done. That's going to happen.
Well, take it off the table, John.
Right.
And the casting, Howard, he canceled the casting. He canceled it. He got sick and he canceled it.
All right,
So,
look, listen,
the room
Johnny, listen to me. I don't know how to resolve this between you two. It sounds
Is it over?
Howard, just tell him to do it.
Or like he
Right.
listens to Howard.
I can't. He doesn't listen to me.
He'd be flying on balloons if he listened to Howard.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for the ballooning thing to happen.
Oh, Eric, I'll tell you what. If all right, okay.
Come on, Eric. The guy's going to get sued. For old time's sake.
Artie.
Can't do it, Sam.
This has been decided by Eric.
Man.
Eric is his own
Eric
man.
could care less what happens to Johnny.
I guess that's the end of this association.
All right, fellas. I got to go.
All right. Thanks, Johnny.
All right, guys. Bye-bye.
Wait.
What?
All right.
You're going to do it?
Wait, what's this other? I just heard you buzz someone else in.
What?
I didn't buzz anyone in.
I think
Johnny's gone.
Johnny hung up. You waited too long.
Oh, Johnny hung up.
Johnny
already.
hung up, Eric. I just looked over.
Get him back.
I'm not. You go get him back. I just had him on for 15 minutes. Now you're finally going to.
I don't care if you had him on for a half hour. Get him back on the phone.
Listen to him.
Wow. I'm not getting him back. I don't know. You get him back. Why do I have to get him back? I have nothing to do with this.
I was just supposed to say yes. And
Well, how do I know that? He hung up.
Wait for you forever.
you get him back on the phone.
I don't know how to get him back on the phone. You get him back on the
Like
phone.
no one has his phone number.
Listen, I got a radio show to do. I can't spend the whole morning getting Johnny Fratto on the phone. This is between you.
Let's just go back to all the gay you were doing.
And there's going to be a lot more gay. We're going to be doing something nice for George Takei.
Thank you for giving us permission.
We got a pretty penis contest right now. And you're
Wish you were here to judge it.
Yeah. Listen, you guys, you go take that up with Johnny. I'm sure if you call him, he'll take your call now, because if you have a change of heart, he's going to be interested. All right. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Do not hang up.
I'm hanging up. Eric, I got a radio show to do.
I don't give a
You know what I
know,
do?
You don't give a shit anything or anybody.
I was about to...
Well, what do you want from me? You were on for 20 minutes, and you didn't say what Johnny wanted, and he hung up.
You waited till he hung up.
Well, I'm waiting till he calls back.
Well, he's
well,
not
go
calling
ahead.
back.
Look, put him on hold. Let him sit there for the rest of the show.
All right, I'll put you on hold. If Johnny calls back, I'll let you talk to him. How's that? Right.
Right.
Thank you. All right. I love Eric and Johnny business.
Oh, my God, that's so crazy.
He goes, okay, I'm ready. Guy hangs up, he's ready. Yeah.
All right.
Don't hang up.
And by the way, I don't have time for this.
I know.
I'm not even sure my audience cares. Well, I sure as hell do.
He's like, I don't give a f***.
Life is too short. You know,
So's Eric.
Not for Eric. Life has never been too short for Eric.
Life is too long for Eric.
Yeah. When he has friends, when he has the opportunity to do things. I mean, it's so unbelievably self-destructive.
Yes.
Well, listen, he also has medical problem. Maybe he didn't want to travel because of his medical problem.
No, he would have gone for Brandy Tallure in a second.
All right. You know what? Let's change the subject. We got a great
Brandy
day here.
Tallure.
You got George's gay bachelor party.
Yeah, let's get back to some fun.
Eric the Midget, what is it, please? We spent 20 minutes on you today.
Back with him.
Yeah, what is it?
Yes, he's back with me, Fred. Shut the...
No, you shut the up. Who the did it say to me, shut the you little twerp?
Quickly, Eric. Really? I want to be done with this. Tell me what's on your mind.
Well, you said if Johnny called back that you would put me back on the air.
Yes.
Yeah, Johnny hasn't called back.
He didn't call back.
Yeah, your intern told me he did.
Oh, he did? I haven't seen that.
Look at your board.
Look, go call Johnny on your own. I don't want to be involved in this anymore.
Hey, Howard, you know what the A stands for in his hat?
What?
Asshole.
Well, I mean, he's being ridiculous. I don't see Johnny on there. And, Eric, I got the rest of the show to do. So, listen.
You probably took too long with that dumb penis contest, and he fell asleep on Ambien.
Well, maybe. All right, listen, go give him a call. I wish you best of luck. Hope you guys patch things up. Thanks, Eric.
Why are you announcing?
Oh. Me?
Yes.
Why?
Yes, and too long.
Get out of here. Now you're pissing me off. Goodbye. Now he's pissing me off.
Look, he's got the ability to piss off anybody who has any goodwill for him.
You took too long.
Jackass.
He's just announcing that Johnny has an Ambien problem.
I know.
What a friend.
Well, let's see what else we have here. A lot of Eric the Midget stuff. I can listen to him all day. That was the best radio of the year by far. Yeah, Ralph called me up. He said, oh, my God, I'm listening to Eric. He was listening to the replay, listening to Eric the Midget and Johnny Fratto yelling at each other. And he said it was just the greatest thing in his world. By the way, Eric, yesterday's show, you were your best.
Well, you know what Ralph said? The best moment was when Johnny hung up, and then you hear Eric go, I'll do it.
Johnny's had it.
Right at the worst moment. He said the worst timing you could possibly have.
Eric, what's going on with you and Johnny? Any update?
Yeah, I was calling because we patched things up, and I agreed to go.
Well, that's why you patched it.
Yeah, you patched things up because your life is about to be over.
He wanted to control on that JFSC or whatever.
Yeah.
Back. It was killing him.
Johnny put the pressure on you, huh?
You're lucky Kiefer started breaking up the mob in the 50s. Cause
who is that girl that Eric wants to meet again? What's her name?
Brandy Tallure.
Brandy Tallure.
Is Brandy Tallure going to be there? No. He goes, hey, I don't know. One Brandy's another Brandy. You go, well, then I'm not going.
I feel misled. Natural risk.
I'd love to see a Broadway play where, like, we get an actor to play Eric the Midget and an actor to play Johnny the Fratto, and they just turn that into a play.
Yeah.
The two of them talking about it. I feel misled.
Eric, there are 8 Brandys coming.
I'm
sure one of them will be her.
A guy 2 feet tall in a wheelchair. He's worried about which Brandy's going to show up. It's the greatest irony in the world.
Stern, shut up. I'm not 2 foot tall.
All right, 3 foot tall.
He's within 5 feet.
Right.
How tall are you again? I forget. I want to get it right.
3'6".
All right. Guy 3'6".
Ugh.
Sitting and worrying about which Brandy.
Brandy Latour. And what's going to happen when she sees you?
She's going to. That's what.
She'll throw up.
She's going to want to blow him.
She's going to throw up.
Well, that's what happens when broads see me. Look at Eric.
What turns you off, my blotches? Or my insanely dark eyebrows?
My personality?
Well, Eric, I'm glad you and Johnny patched things up.
Thank you.
All right, that's good. And when are you going to be out in Vegas?
It will be the 30th and the 31st.
You're going to miss Artie's party.
Good.
To see the details about it, go to strippersandhustlers.com.
Take care. We'll see you.
Strippers and Hustlers Ball.
Good job, buddy.
What?
Strippers and Hustlers what?
Ball.com.
See you later.
All right. All right, Eric, good work.
Which one are you, a stripper or a hustler?
Hustler.
I'm
He's a cherub.
I'll be judging a contest that they've got.
All right, Eric. Very good. You feel better now that you're patched up with Johnny? It must have been very painful for you.
Yeah, I feel better about it.
Yeah, I thought so.
He was on fire yesterday. Remember after Johnny Hummer, you're like, get him back!
Yeah. Get him! Get him back! You were on fire. I don't want to be around you when you're angry, boy. You're
Boy,
really...
if he was more than 3'6".
Oh, boy. If he was double that... If he was double that, forget it.
Oh, forget it. You wouldn't want to be there when he lost it.
No. All right, Eric. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, that's Eric the Midget. I mean, Eric the actor.
Oh, whatever.
And now Eric the judge. The judge. Eric the judge. Eric the Midget, you're on the air. Go ahead real quick. This is your second call today.
Okay. I just wanted to ask George, a couple of weeks ago, I saw a segment on the Tonight Show where Masioka was being interviewed, and he did an impression of George Takei, and just wondering if he caught that at all.
I didn't catch that, but I have heard him doing me, and he's got such a witty thing. He was using my voice to praise himself. He said he was doing an interview for some TV...
Who's this again?
Masioka, who plays my son. He was saying, well, I think that Masioka is one of the most inventive, most inspired actors that I've ever worked with.
All right, Eric, is that a good answer to your boring question?
Yeah, I was just wondering if he caught that at all.
George,
I did not catch it. You did not catch it. All right,
Eric, we'll see you, man.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Eric.
We're tired of being bored to death.
Thank you. All right. Eric with another searing question for George.
Home,
oh, by the way, somebody sent me pictures of Eric. I see he's on the phone. Eric the Midget was in... Where was he? In Vegas?
San Francisco.
San Francisco. Maybe? He was at some strip club. Somebody sent me like 500 pictures of, literally 500 pictures of Eric the Midget in this club, and it looked so weird. It was like Eric is sitting there next to this hot chick, and she's got a boa constrictor, a real live snake, boa constrictor, the kind that like catches their prey and squeezes them to death. Right. So the boa constrictor's on Eric the Midget's lap.
They probably eat things bigger than Eric.
That's my point. Like, even Benji wrote me a note. He goes, all I can picture is the boa constrictor squeezing Eric and, like, and shitting out, like, a tuft of hair and those glasses. You know what I mean? Like, that would be the only thing left.
They could swallow like a rat. They could swallow Eric whole.
And he's the size of a rat. I think, and you know, I got to tell you something. Hey, Eric, how you doing?
Hello.
Hi.
For starters, it wasn't San Francisco.
Where was it?
It was Las Vegas.
That's where we thought you were going.
A strip club. It was an arena.
Oh.
Did you guys get any right?
We don't care about you, Eric. Understand?
Was it you, Eric?
Eric, there's nothing to get right. You're lucky we even acknowledge you. We don't care that you're in... You know what I mean? I mean, I can't believe you think that, like, that's something we should get right.
The only thing I know is this was the trip you were saying you didn't want to go on. It sounds like you had a good time.
Yes, I did have a very good time.
Were you nervous holding that snake?
Oh.
No?
And it's not a boa, it's a python.
A python, even worse.
You guys can't get any right.
What do we know about snakes?
And
you just saw a snake in your lap.
And you know what?
Really.
I was thinking about it. Like, I'm an expert on strip clubs. Hot chicks who have gimmicks. Like, you ever go to a strip club and you see, like, a hot chick and she's the one who can do weird things on the pole, like she can, like...
Right, she's the acrobat on the pole.
Yeah, she can do gymnastics and stuff. And these girls don't realize guys don't give...
Remember the fire dancers and the sword swallowing stripper?
Girls with gimmicks, and then you even have hot girls who feel they have to walk around with a snake.
Yeah.
You're a hot girl. You don't need a snake.
You don't need anything else.
Nobody cares about your snake. Nobody wants to hang out with a snake. We want to be near you.
In fact, the snake is a turnoff.
Yeah, it's such a turnoff. You just go, like, what I like about strippers is I pretend they're normal.
Again, you need to be corrected. She's not a stripper.
All right, she's not. I'm talking in general, though.
Right.
We're not even talking to you. We're talking to ourselves.
I'm talking about hot girls with gimmicks. Was she a hot girl?
She's an erotic magician.
Yeah, okay. Again, sorry. Is she a hot chick?
Yes.
Okay. She doesn't need to be an erotic magician. She doesn't need to be erotic anything. She just needs to be a hot chick, is what I'm saying. Like, the gimmick is so unnecessary. I'm just telling hot chicks out there, you don't need a gimmick to separate yourself out from the pack.
Because you'll go to the girl with no gimmick before you go with the girl with the snake.
Yeah. Let me tell you about hot chicks. Here's what I like to fantasize, especially when I go to a strip. Yes, Eric. Eric the Midget.
Good morning.
Morning.
Do you have any interviews to leave me on hold for?
Let's see. Anybody in the hall?
I didn't mind the Tom Arnold interview. I was actually interested in listening to that, but Andrew Dice Clay, a loser idiot.
Why do you say that?
Because he's obnoxious and loud. And speaking of loud, you know, there's an invention called microphones that make it where you guys don't have to be loud on air. Which you guys have been extremely loud this morning.
There's an invention on your radio called a volume.
I'm just impressed that Eric feels qualified to give anybody advice. I've heard his radio shows. I'm listening to his advice.
Taking it to heart?
Yeah.
Red Ron! By the way, you wanted an answer about the real doll.
No, we didn't.
What answer?
I think we give him another 24 hours. To reconsider.
Yes, Fred's right.
Oh, okay.
All right, go ahead.
Well, okay. Even Johnny said that I don't have a case. He cited a case of Bergen versus McCarthy. Said that, you know, because of that case, you know, I don't have a case.
Of course you don't.
So...
Do you know Do you know why he's making fun of you, Eric?
Let Eric talk for a second. Come on, before you attack him. Go ahead, Eric. Yes.
He attacked us for 5 straight
All right, let's hear what he has to say. Go ahead. Yes.
Who's making fun of me, fat junkie?
No, I can't wait to tell you why you're so stupid. But go ahead.
Go ahead, Eric. Yes, Eric. I have to move along, so if you can make your statement.
Well, here's the deal. I will take the photos off if you drop this idea of the real doll, but only after a set number of 2,500 photos sold. And a little percentage of that will go to the North Shore Animal League, but only if...
Eric, I don't want to get into this. We're making a real doll with you. That's it.
And we're going to fuck it daily.
Only if the topic of the real doll will the North Shore Animal League get some money from my photos.
No, my photos.
They're Artie's photos.
Right. North Shore Animal. I don't like animals. I want the money. And I want 50% of it.
Hi, Pitchark, what do you want to say?
Yes, I would like that Eric the Midget real doll.
Oh, you will?
Yeah, I would love that in my house right now.
We might have you in the studio to do it live.
I'll do it. If you want me to do it, I'll do it.
All right, there you have it, Eric.
What do you have to say about that, Eric?
High pitch, get life, you loser.
I do have a life. I got a blowjob of a $40 trip. What do you have? You got nothing.
All right, there you...
Wheelchair. So get a blowjob from someone, okay? Get a life.
All right, thank you, Eric. Both Erics, thank you. All right, there you have it. There you have High Pitch Eric and Eric the Midget.
Eric, look up Otto versus George, because that's a...
Another famous case?
Yeah.
Otto versus George clearly is in our favor.
Yeah, Bergen McCarthy and Otto versus George.
Yes, Bergen versus McCarthy. Hey, by the way, what did Johnny cite? What case?
Bergen versus McCarthy.
That was so funny.
That's what I was talking about. I wanted to point that out to him.
Yeah, Bergen versus McCarthy.
Jerry Mahoney versus Winchell.
Jerry Mahoney versus Knucklehead Smith.
Eric, if you're listening, God, whatever. How
about Henson versus Miss Piggy?
Johnny's really knowledgeable about the law citing cases.
Johnny quoted a human being versus a puppet to you dickhead.
Oh, by the way, before I go to break, Johnny Fratto's on the phone with, I'm just reading this off the computer. It seems kind of urgent. He claims Eric the Midget lost his virginity. Hey, Johnny.
Howard, you there?
Yeah.
We have Eric here, too.
Go ahead.
This is a big day.
Go ahead.
Eric, you want me to explain it to him, or are you going to tell him?
Either way, doesn't matter.
Eric, you want to tell us the story?
Go ahead, Eric. Go ahead, Eric.
Johnny, jump in if he leaves out details.
All right, go ahead, Eric.
All right, well, Friday I was invited up to the Bunny Ranch and also the Love Ranch up there near Carson City, and I was there from Friday to Sunday, and Friday night I was hanging out with, the girls in the Love Ranch, and
What do you call it, the Love Ranch?
The Love Ranch.
Well, there's a new one. It's called the Love Ranch.
Wow.
There's another one. Same owners.
Okay.
It's owned by Dennis Hoff as well, and by the way, happy birthday, Dennis. We were there, or I was there, and I was hanging out with the girls and talking to them, and then I went to the room, one of their rooms. The girl's name is Haley. She's on cam in the room right now with Rich, who has been on your show before.
Yeah.
He came in there with Summer Verona.
All right, let me understand something before you get bogged down in details. All right, so you're at the Bunny Ranch, and I assume you knew you were going to get laid, right?
Well, my plan was just to go there, meet with people, kind of get familiar with them and talk to them and
see what was going on, checking it out.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, why would you do that?
Because he's probably nervous. He's in a wheelchair.
Right. Oh, so he doesn't want to get his expectations too high.
And who even knows, do they do special needs guys? Right. Are the women, there's got to be a lot, Eric the Midget. I mean, it's not walk in the park if you're a whore.
There's Haley right now on cam.
What cam?
On the JFSC. What the hell cam do you think?
We're looking at you.
Oh, here we go. Oh, wow, that's Haley?
She looks like,
Eric, are you in love with her?
I'm not going to answer that.
Why?
Well, the answer is yes, then.
I'm pleading the fifth on that.
Look at the smile.
Well, she is cute.
Yeah,
she looks like Goldie Hawn's daughter.
That poor girl. Yeah, she looks like Kate Hudson.
No, wait till you hear the story.
Hey, can she stand up so we can see her body a little bit? Let's see if she stands up. Let me see what Eric...
Can you type to stand up, Eric? Tell her.
Let's see.
Did you hear hard?
Whoa, Howard, you got to hear this.
Oh, wait, okay. I'm going to get all the details. This is a big...
Wait. Go ahead, Eric. Now, Eric, speed the thing up.
No,
He's typing.
Oh, wait, he's typing to get her to stand up. Hold on. Let me see those titties.
Howard, you got to tell him about when she put her hand down his pants and she threw him on the bed.
Oh, there he goes.
Wow. What a bod.
Oh, wait, Howard, wait.
We got to have her in.
Yeah, you got to call her tomorrow.
Wow, she looks good.
She's got big...
yeah, she looks kind of nice. She looks like Kate Hudson, except with real big tits.
Okay, Eric, tell it.
All right, so anyway, okay. I'm not going to look at that because I'm getting distracted.
Right.
All right. Eric, so you get there, and they line up the girls.
No, they didn't even do that. That's what they do for the customers. I was an invited comp guest.
Okay. So how do you meet this Heather?
Haley.
Haley. How do you meet her?
She was in the main parlor, and she came over to me, started talking to me, and her and myself and one other girl went back to her room, and the other girl left when Haley took off her top and her bra.
Now the other girl left, or she ran out of the room?
No, she left.
Now, so you're in the room, and all of a sudden Haley takes off her top.
Right.
And now you're still clothed, right?
At that point, yes.
Yes. Are you in your wheelchair at this point, or are you sitting on the bed?
No, I was in the wheelchair.
All right. So she takes off her top, and it becomes clear to you, I guess, that she wants to bang you, right? She says, Eric, I need it.
No, she didn't say anything like that. I mean,
Eric, tell him what did happen.
Wait. Give me a second. And then, she gets down up to my level, and I start, rubbing her bare breasts and sucking on them. And then I say to her that she could put her hand down my pants and underwear. So, she does, and she actually pulled my pants and underwear off while I was sitting in the chair.
What did she do? What did she do? Did she get your shoes off, or like you just pulled it around your ankles?
I think she took the shoes off.
Okay, so she undresses you from the waist down.
Right.
Now, were you hard at that point? I mean, you have no trouble with that, right?
No, not at all.
All right. So, boy, I wonder what they paid her. Do you have any idea what kind of money they had to give her?
I don't know.
Eric, what was the charge?
$300,000?
300 grand?
Probably, yeah.
All right.
No, 300,000 your weight, fat ass.
So, Eric.
350,000?
So you're... So, Eric, she pulls off your pants, and you're sitting there with a big heart on, right?
No.
There's no better way to kill a Saturday afternoon in Appleton, Wisconsin than reading one of your notes, Eric.
How long is each note on each person? Like, do you go pages?
No.
Was it like a paragraph?
No, it's just about, a line per contestant.
Yeah, like, give us a line. What would a line be?
I don't know offhand. It's
like, what would you write about Catherine McPhee?
Like last night, what did you write about Catherine?
Actually, I didn't take any notes at all last night.
Why?
Who's enjoying the show?
Well, for one thing, I got information ahead of time of who won.
How did you do that?
Well, because...
Oh, you're on the West Coast.
Well, no. What happened was I went and looked at my mail on MySpace, and everybody from the East Coast emailed me telling me who won.
Right, that's what I was saying. You're from the West Coast.
Yeah.
If I was you, every week I would take notes, and then I wouldn't have to go back and watch the whole thing and take notes. I'd get it over with.
Yeah.
Well, he has, only he wants more detailed notes.
Is it hard taking notes while you're sucking cock?
Artie, is it?
Well, Eric, I know last night was a big trauma to you. I know you voted for McPhee over 360 times, you said?
30.
330 times.
Let me ask you something, Eric. When will you make the call to tell her how sorry you are?
Well, I'll go with what Gary said, and I'll wait till next week.
Oh.
Good. All right, smart man.
FBI time to track you.
Big knock on the door. Okay. Well, what happens for the next 6 months? Do you go into a deep freeze?
No.
What will you do with yourself?
What do you turn your attentions to now?
The Oakland A's.
Oh, yeah.
I'll watch A's and Giants games, but next week, last standing starts.
Oh, last comic standing. You're into that.
I'll also be watching...
All right, Eric, it's a big upset for you. I know you were pulling for Catherine McPhee. Let's hope that...
You still got the McFever?
Yeah.
I bet
Me
you
too.
do.
Wouldn't you like to bury your midget head between those big boobs?
Oh.
Those boobs did look good last night.
They sure did, pal.
Now you're talking like a man.
Now we're talking. Finally. Boy, that young stuff, man. Let me tell you, Eric, when you go in on a young girl like that, it's very tight. Very tight.
Even for Eric?
You know what I mean, or you don't know what I mean?
I disagree with you on two things, though.
All right.
One, she doesn't need to drop a single ounce, let alone a pound.
Oh, bro, you're just way off on that.
Neither does...
Taylor.
No.
Mandisa.
Mandisa was in stretch pants last night.
Oh, my God.
Who's dressing her?
Carrie Underwood doesn't need to drop it.
No, not at all. She
not
dropped
anymore.
It. She listened to me and dropped the weight.
She never did to me.
Oh, no, she had a big fat ass. She looks great now.
Well, she was sitting.
How'd you like to nail that tail?
I'd go out with either one of them.
You could fall in love with one of those, huh?
He already has.
By the way, this summer, my family will take me to the house by the lake and glue me to the ceiling so I can be a human smoke detector.
I like to ride on the fan on the top of the ceiling.
What was Catherine McPhee's biggest mistake, do you feel?
I don't know, really.
Getting you to like her. Hey, I hope Last Comic Standing's good, because the Giants and A's both suck, dude.
Whatever.
What was McPhee's biggest mistake?
I don't know, really. I liked her song actually better than Taylor's.
Yeah, but wasn't it during the whole contest song selection?
I would love if they made Eric a judge on American Idol. I would watch 5 times in a row.
He could take Paula's spot.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he should take Randy's spot. Our judge, Eric the Midget.
Oh, no.
Eric the Judge.
People say that Simon gives really critical comments. I don't know, he might have run for the money if I was a judge on that, too.
I've never heard you be critical.
Oh, I'm watching the first couple of weeks when they're going through all the auditions and there's the really awful people, I'm always thinking of what I would have said if I was at that judge table.
You're kidding. I don't think anybody does that. Well, there you go.
Give us an example of your most scathing critique.
By the way, Eric, this is sad. Eric would have voted more, but his cell phone died.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah, and you have to charge your cell phone before American Idol. Isn't that a lesson you've learned?
Well, it was almost fully charged by the time I started.
Wow.
Couldn't you just plug it in and keep going?
I did, eventually.
But I lost valuable voting time. At least 10 minutes. It could have cost McPhee the entire title.
Now, are you guys still going to have her in?
You know how off you were, Eric? We just got the results. Catherine McPhee had 332 votes.
Right.
Wow. Some guy called us and said your vote only counts once.
Oh.
They could trace it or something.
Didn't your news department find that out wasn't true, or find out wasn't true?
Yeah, I don't think it is true. I think American Idol really gets off on how many votes they get, and they're happy with every vote.
That's right. They don't care how many times you vote.
I heard the news department called, your news department called Fox, and they said that, no, that guy wasn't right.
All right.
But yeah, just keep voting, Eric.
Yeah,
whether it counts or not.
Yeah, just keep going. Gives you something to do.
Are you guys going to have McPhee in next week?
We're going to try. Did you vote in the presidential election?
Yeah, I voted.
How many times?
ST, Robin. You can only do that once.
Duh.
Wow. Who'd you vote for?
Carrie.
I see. You got a pattern.
Carrie Underwood?
You're a mush.
In the presidential election, you voted for Carrie Underwood?
John Carrie Underwood.
For the Democrats.
I know. John Kerry. I'm
we
just
know.
Yeah, John Kerry Underwood.
Please, between Bush and Arnold Schwarzenegger, there's no way I'm going back to being a Republican.
Yeah.
Ooh, who knew? Big loss for the grand old party.
All right, Eric. Well, thank you, and I'm sorry about the McPhee upset last night. I knew we wanted to check in with you, and certainly a lot of controversy there. Thank you.
Say hi to the Dixie Chicks. The new song that they got out, I think, is pretty good.
All right, thank you. Did you cry last night when McPhee lost?
No.
No. All right.
No,
thank you.
I didn't turn David Hasselhoff.
Will you be going to the Idol concert?
Yeah.
Of course.
Probably going to go over to the Arco Arena box office in the next couple of days and get the tickets. That way you don't have to pay all those extra charges.
I see.
All right, thanks. All right, Eric. Thank you.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.
Bye for now. New catchphrase, Eric's.
I stole that from Tigger in the Winnie of the Pooh books.
Did you remember when he wasn't going to call in anymore? Now he's back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, calling every day.
he was trying to play hardball with us, where he would not call in unless we dropped making fun of him and making fun of his voice and stopped calling him Eric the Midget.
Or making him a member of the Whack Pack.
Right.
He really doesn't like that.
And it didn't work out for him. His negotiations fell apart.
He didn't get one demand and he's back.
Oh, I got to just talk to Eric the Midget real quick. So tell me what happened. Yesterday you measured your penis for us on the air, and in exchange for measuring your penis, I gave you Catherine McPhee's cell phone number.
Right.
And did you end up using that number?
Yes, I called one time, and I left a brief, nice message and did not mention you once.
Tell me what the message was.
I just said that, that I'm a fan of the show and a fan of hers, and last year I got the chance to meet Carrie Underwood when the Idols went on tour, and I was hoping this year when the Idols go on tour again to be able to meet her and the other Idols.
Did you throw in the fact that you're handicapped and you're a midget and you're in a wheelchair?
Actually, no, I did not.
Yeah, well, that's what you should have done.
But I did give my phone number at the end of the message.
Yeah.
So he left a message.
All right, so you're not going to stalk her with the number?
No.
All right, good. Was it worth measuring your penis for?
Yeah.
Yeah. Normally he wouldn't do something like that, but this was too good. He had to have that phone number.
And he jumped, too.
Yeah. I knew I had the right gift.
Yeah.
To get that penis measured. A lot of people didn't believe that Eric's got 5 inches in his pants. They think he lied because they were like, well, how was he aroused? But
what do you mean, how is he aroused?
Well, like he called us, like, is he really going to hold on to a boner and measure?
I don't know, but I believe Eric.
Eric, when you measured your boner, did you measure it first, like without us on the phone, so that you could get a good measurement?
Exactly.
Yeah, all right. That's what I wanted to explain.
You hit the nail on the head.
And you swear to God that you really are 5 inches. That was an accurate measurement.
Yeah, what I do is I, put it against myself and then put my thumb right where the tip, was, and then pulled the ruler away with my thumb in place, and it was right near the 5-inch mark.
Right.
Now, you didn't hurt yourself pressing the ruler down, did you?
No.
Okay.
Did you measure with the ruler on top of your penis or underneath the penis?
Underneath.
Underneath. That's how I measure.
That's how you have to measure. Every guy's going underneath.
So and you did not measure from your balls. You measured from the beginning of the shaft, the base.
Right.
All right. Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. 5 inches. Man. That's impressive.
Read it and weep.
How tall are you, Eric?
3'5".
Yeah. He's 3'5".
Wow.
So, I mean, next time I get another Idol's phone number, I'm going to have you measure circumference.
Oh, great.
Are you circumcised?
Yeah.
Fascinating.
I mean, that's a big, sort of percentage of his total height, 5 inches.
Hello, Miss McPhee. This is Eric, your fan. I control a huge voting block of votes here in the California area. And my legions could put you over the top.
Hand over $1 million.
I am in league with the Maloof brothers. I have their cell phone number.
I bet she changes her number now.
I also know Daphne Zanuga.
Hey, Eric, if you don't hear back from her by today, if that little phone number is going to burn a hole in your little hand.
You're going to have to call again.
Yeah, I know you. You're going to end up calling again.
The only thing, if and when she does win, I'll probably give her a congratulations call. That's probably about it.
You think that's right?
If she loses, Eric, will you give her, sort of a sympathy call, though, too?
I still love you.
Eric, I'm going to ask you a favor. Could you not call her till at least next week? Because
I spoke to her, or we exchanged voicemails, and she doesn't think Fox would want her on, for the finale. But if she wins, she's going to come on the show, and I just don't want you screwing that up for us. So I'm going to call her the day after she wins, and you leave her alone.
Okay, no problem.
All right. Eric's a man of his word. We don't want you screwing that up for us.
I'll do that, Gary, for $1 million.
What was actually the rest of the message?
What?
What was the rest of the message that you guys had?
Hey, Gary, what was the rest of Catherine McPhee's message?
He wants to finish
Please
whacking
don't give my number to Eric.
Whatever you do, don't give that phone number to Eric the Midget. Yes, Ralph.
Eric, you blew it, man. Why didn't you mention you vote like 8,000 times in one night?
But I don't. The most I've voted is 400 or more.
You see the percentage last week? That could put it over the top, man. You got to sell yourself a little bit.
Eric, did you vote 400 times?
Season 3.
How many times did you vote last week, and who'd you vote for?
I voted only for Catherine, and I really didn't keep track of how many times.
But what do? You get the number and you just sit there and you hit redial over and over?
Yeah.
Dude, how many times did you vote, you think? Did you, just do that for 2 hours?
Yeah, I voted for the full 2 hours.
Wow. Is it crazy?
You got to mention that to her.
Yeah, you should have. Maybe you need to call her.
Call her back.
Call her back.
I forgot to mention.
I have my own block of votes.
I mean, she didn't even know that you voted for her over 400 times. I mean.
So as soon as they say the voting is open, you've got the number dialed in, you start hitting.
See, Eric, what I'm thinking is if you make that clear to her, she's going to be afraid not to call you back because she doesn't want to lose your vote.
Yeah, before the actual contest.
Yeah, tell her she's got to call you back, tonight,
Or I won't vote for you.
I hold all the cards.
The one thing I was thinking is, hopefully for you, though, she doesn't have anyone that she knows that was mysterious showing her to give me her number.
Yeah, we're on satellite. Nobody knows what we're doing.
Yeah. Hey, Eric, also, somehow you got to work in that you're a midget and you're in a wheelchair,
I told him that.
Listen, if you want my votes, you must call now.
Eric, don't say you're in a wheelchair. Just kind of say something like, oh, I dropped something. I have to wheel over and pick it up,
Mm-hmm.
Be casual about it.
You should tell her you're an idol maker or an idol breaker. And depending on her actions.
I'm a power broker.
I meant to actually say in the message that, or give my MySpace page address to her, but I forgot, and after I hung up on
that'll turn her on. Because that MySpace page is pretty groovy.
Yeah, there's so many great guys on MySpace.
Yeah, what's your profile on there?
The address to the profile?
No, I mean, what's your... what does it say? Don't you have to write something about yourself?
Yeah.
What's it say on there?
It just, talks about my disability and, stuff like that. And
that's fun.
And also, the different music that I listen to. And
fascinating.
But the reason why I wanted to give her the address to it was so she could look through the pictures and see the pictures of myself meeting Carrie and also the different cast members of American Dreams and stuff like that.
Nah, dude, you're not going to get her with that. She's going to think you're creepy. You got to tell her you're with the ETM agency. She doesn't know that stands for Eric the Midget.
ETM Enterprises.
ETM Enterprises.
Don't get on MySpace. You get to sound like a stalker.
Right. You want to sound like a cool guy. Cool guys don't have MySpace accounts. You know what I mean? You've got so much going on, you don't have time for a MySpace account.
Eric, you should have somebody call her back for you and say they're your assistant.
Nah, I think at this point he's got to just let the one message lie there, and otherwise it'll look creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's got to call back today because he can vote her in. I mean, today he's got power. Tomorrow, he's got nothing.
You must have loved having her number, though, right? Have you called it a bunch of times just to hear her answering message and listen to her voice?
No, I just called it the one time.
Right. All right. There it is, Eric the Midget. There's an update on his phone number and his access to Catherine McPhee.
Will he be calling back to plead his case again?
Yes.
If he got it wrong the first time?
What do you mean, call the show back?
Like, I just know this guy's going to start jonesing if he doesn't hear from Catherine McPhee today. I know he's going to make another call.
Well, but Ralph makes a good case. He didn't present himself properly.
Did you get nervous?
Yeah, a little.
Bad. One shot at greatness.
Do you want me to give out your MySpace address?
Yeah, I guess you could do that.
All right. MySpace.com/Eric the Actor Lynch. L-Y-N-C-H.
How do you spell?
L-Y-N-C-H.
Ralph, did you already mail that letter to me?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
You're writing to him?
Yeah, I wrote him a fan letter. There were these American Idol things that came in, and I sent them to him.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck, Eric, and keep us updated if you get a call back from Catherine McPhee.
Don't wait, man. Call her back. Call her one more time. Wait a few hours and then call her.
Good luck tonight.
You want Ralph to tell you what you should say again, or you know what to do?
How about you give me a little tip?
All right. Here's the pointers. You ready?
Your bullet points.
Number one, you didn't make it clear in your first message that you control a lot of the votes. I mean, you voted over 400 times for Carrie Underwood, and you've been voting heavily for her all along. And, it would be nice to be recognized for all this hard work you're putting in.
Oh, in fact, you could say something like, when they say that the voting is open, do you want me to vote for Taylor or do you want me to vote for you? Yeah. Give me a call.
Say, if you call me, you can be assured I'll be voting my little hands off.
Do you think you should say something like he also has a network of a bunch of other losers who will vote?
They all do what he says.
Just say the midget community completely controls that vote. You say you're the leader of the midget community, and you probably are in touch with a network of over 3,000 midgets who all vote.
500 times each. 500
times each. You do the math.
I control the tiny empire.
That chick will be pants. She'll call you right back.
She'll be right on the phone. Forget rehearsing. Let me get on the phone with Eric.
It's all down to this personality contest.
Yesterday, you guys commented at how nice I was on the phone with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would be that way every single solitary call if you would just, accept my 3 requests.
I'm not accepting any of your requests.
We don't care whether you're nice or not.
Eric, what are the requests?
To drop the 2 nicknames I can't stand.
Which 2 are those? I forget.
Eric the Midget and Eric the Astronaut.
All right.
We've dropped Eric the Astronaut.
Yeah, we like Eric the Midget. All right, so there's half a request.
Okay.
Yeah, what's your second request?
Stop making fun of the voice.
That's not going to happen.
Can I do it at home?
In the words of Vito Corleone, that I cannot do.
Eric, is it okay if we just, do it on the phone to each other?
I mean, I call Ralph, and sometimes my whole message is just like this. I go...
So is it okay if they do it just to each other on the phone?
Yeah, just...
That'll be all right. He can't hear that.
What's the third one?
And, stop poking fun at me.
Well, that's
I thought you didn't want to be a member of the Whack Pack.
Oh, that's that.
Oh, now you got 4. Jesus.
First of all, you got to be in the Whack Pack. You've got a funny voice. You don't know why you're funny. I mean, you fit all the criteria. You look kind of, different.
When you look up Whack Pack, they have a picture of you.
Right.
Yeah, but question is this. Okay, that guy Steve that was with Tabitha that one time, he's even more disabled than I am, but he's not a whack.
Yeah, because he's not funny.
No, he doesn't have a funny voice, and he doesn't have that attitude that you have.
There's nothing fun about him.
Eric the Midget, we speak your name. We speak
you are
your name.
a legend. We speak your name.
And the youngin' spoke. There wasn't a dry eye in the house.
But Eric the Dwarf, is that okay?
Hey, what about Eric not banging Tabitha Stevens? I got a lot of email about that. Some people respect Eric for not banging Tabitha Stevens. I don't get it. I mean, this is a guy who's never going to get laid in his life.
Like, I want to follow Jeff the Drunk.
Well,
No.
Jeff the Drunk apparently couldn't do anything, so you're not.
Didn't lube up.
What happened there, Jeff?
She didn't lube up. I was ready.
That was his best appearance ever.
Where's Eric the Midget bangs Tabitha Stevens?
Oh, don't play that.
Oh, no. I got a preview page in yellow.
Eric, it all falls under the category of making fun of you. All these things.
That's right. Here you are banging Tabitha Stevens, if you had taken her up on it.
Hold on. I need to start my power chair.
Oh, hi, Eric.
Hello, Tabitha.
Well, enough of this small talk, Eric. Let's fuck.
Hey, watch your mouth. I want this to be special. No foul language.
Hey, Eric, you know, I know your whole thing about how you want to be special, but time is running out.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much now it would be special.
Eric, she's a nice girl, too. She's not like a, she's not like a wacko or anything, She's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, when are you ever going to get laid again with a girl that looks that hot?
I don't know.
Exactly. I mean, you got to think through.
You know, Catherine McPhee is not going to do this.
Right.
I wasn't really expecting her to.
Yeah, well, don't you want to get laid more than anything in this world?
But you got 5 inches, man. That's pretty respectable for a 2-foot person.
You realize what she's willing to do? She's going to get naked. She's going to probably, like, you'll probably be sitting. She'll prop you up on a bed. You'll pack out your 5 inches and slam that thing. Like, she'll sit on top of it and rock back and forth on you. And just shoot a big load.
Big midget load.
That doesn't appeal to you in some way?
My Da Vinci load.
Dude, that doesn't turn you on? And she's got a rocking body.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what you're thinking.
Are you waiting for love?
I mean, love schmuv. I bang lots of chicks I don't love. I bang lots of ugly chicks I don't love. Sometimes a man has needs.
That's the last thing you want to do is bang a chick you love. Complicates everything.
Yeah, that'll interrupt your lifestyle.
Then you'll have to bang her again.
This is our little secret. Now hop on my power chair, whore.
Oh, let me unzip your Oshkosh Bagat.
They're man pants. I had them shortened.
Oh, your little midget penis is hard.
Of course. I should have been 10 years ago, and I've never been laid.
Can I suck your midget penis?
No. First, I want you to piss on me.
Oh, Eric, you're so kinky.
In my face, with my mouth open.
Here I go.
Oh no! You got it on my power chair! You're shorting out my motor! Stop peeing! Stop peeing on my power chair! Oh no! Oh no, it's gonna explode! Get out of here, Tabitha.
I like American Idol's on in the background.
Yeah, of course, always. Eric, you should go for it. You know? Eric?
I'm here.
I'm stewing.
So what do you think? You're going to call back Catherine McPhee?
I don't know. I'm just not sure if it would be good to do that.
You should practice a little bit.
We can guarantee you no result from your first phone call.
Yeah. All right, you want to practice? Here I go. Get ready to talk at the beep. Hi, this is Catherine. I'm not here right now, but if you can, leave me a message at the beep. Bye. Beep.
Hi, Catherine. It's Eric. I was calling to... I don't really know what...
Beep! All right, let's start again.
We didn't hear anything.
What the hell is that?
You finished your message?
Dude, Eric, come on.
I just don't want to, be bugging.
No, just say I forgot to mention yesterday in my message. I control a huge block of votes.
Yeah, but what are the odds? What are the odds she changed her message to this? Hi, this is Catherine. For that little man who called before and hounded me, the police are on the phone now tracking and tracing your call. You will be arrested. Thank you. Beep.
You want to know what her message is now? The number you have reached is no longer in service.
Hello, Catherine. I'm holding a busload of schoolchildren hostage. If you don't agree to meet me, I'm going to drive the bus off a cliff.
Don't wait too late, Eric, because they're singing today, so she's probably practicing, so you got to get her early.
All right, here we go. Don't choke this time. We're going to practice one last time. Don't choke. Hi, this is Catherine. I'm not home right now, but if you can, leave me a message at the beep. I'll get back to you. And don't forget to vote for me. Bye. Beep.
Hi, Catherine. It's Eric. I was calling to wish you luck tonight, and I'll be voting as much as I can, and hopefully everything works out and you end up winning this season's Idol.
Oh boy. You're not getting it. You should be saying to her, hey, Catherine, I just want you to know something. I control about 400 votes personally, and I've got a whole community of people who vote. I think I represent a block of 10,000 votes. Just want you to know that, and I'd really appreciate a call before tonight.
Yeah, you want her to call you back.
Right.
You want to talk to her and really scare her.
I don't want to say that I control any votes or anything like that.
Sometimes you got to lie to these chicks.
You got to lie to broads, Eric.
Yeah, believe me. Ask Uncle Artie.
Yeah, none of us tell the truth.
Artie told Dana he's going to be making $5 million a year.
And then I'm going to therapy.
You know how long he's been lying to her and saying he's going to go to therapy?
Lie your little ass off.
Got him laid.
Catherine McVeigh.
Dana's already back in Artie's evil loop. She bought it hook, line, and sinker.
It's all part of the plan, Eric.
Hey, Dane, this is Artie. I'm going into therapy. Just come back to me.
That's right. I even put Eric's voice on when I called.
Hey,
Dana, it's Artie.
Good day. I got a number.
Yeah.
They had a number for a month now.
I got a number. I control votes.
And by the way, the great Kevin Lofton's going to animate. He was so moved by that Eric the Midget bangs Tabitha Stevens bit.
Oh, cool.
He's actually going to animate it.
So whether it ever happens or not, we'll have it on animation.
Yeah, it's going to be on Howard TV. So it's something to look forward to.
You'll be the sorry one, Eric, because it's not real.
Right.
Oh, well.
All right, Eric, let us know if you make another call or if you hear from Catherine McPhee. We follow your story patiently.
Go practice, Eric. Think it out,
Yeah. Yeah, you only got one more shot.
Don't say anything nerdy.
Yeah.
Yeah, now, you have all the power. You're the voter.
Did I mention I'm really into dioramas?
and remind her how close the votes were last week.
Right.
Yeah, what was the spread again, Eric, on American Idol?
Was it 0.2%? Something like that.
Wow.
See, you could be
Do the math, bitch.
The swing vote.
If you want everyone in this country under 3 foot to vote for Taylor Hicks, you don't call me back.
You cunt.
Cunty.
Let me ask you this, Eric. If she doesn't call back, would you not vote for her?
Oh, I'll vote for her.
Oh, you're too easy.
Hey, Catherine McBitch.
Remember, bitch,
thousands of tiny little fingers are waiting for my word. I control.
That's a good line.
I control the votes of every mini nerd in the country.
Can you say that? Thousands of little votes? Little fingers?
Remember to say network, Eric. That's a good buzzword.
Network, yeah. All right, Eric. Just heard a little. All I heard after that whole spiel was...
A funny little bastard, I'll give him that.
I bet you he doesn't even know he makes that noise. He wonders where we get that.
Eric, you just don't know how funny you are.
You're a good man. Eric, you there?
Yeah.
You know what I like about Eric? Like, I'll say, Eric, you there? And there'll be this a 10-second pause. And, wait, you're here, Fred. Let's act it out. Ready? Eric, you still there?
I'm here.
No, wait. Don't
say that. Eric, you there? What were those demands again?
Stop making fun of the voice.
All right, listen, you know this show's the best thing ever happened.
How could we ever stop making fun of the voice?
I don't know how you got in your hands on Catherine McPhee's phone number without me.
Well, you know what? I actually, without you, got my hands on Diana's a few years ago.
Yeah, well.
So then why are you still calling?
Because he gets good stuff from this show and he loves it.
It's an impression. It's not making fun of your voice, Eric.
Well, what I really don't like about the impression is you guys make it out that I'm evil. I'm not an evil person.
But you're so down. You hate everything. So you sound like a supervillain.
We're just teasing.
Hi, this is Magneto.
Hey, Kevin, you there?
Hello?
Yeah, you going to animate?
I was ready to do it, but I don't know if it's going to happen, as soon as I would have liked to have gotten it done.
Why?
I don't know, man. You got to talk with Doug and the guys at Howard TV.
What's the problem?
I mean, I guess it's just a lot of production stuff. A lot of things have to get...
You know what, Doug? Just get it done, dude. People want that. I don't want to hear problems.
I don't want it.
You don't want it, Eric? No. You don't want to be captured on an animation?
Oh, Eric, I'm going to make you look cool, man.
You know what Eric looks like?
Oh, yeah, I've seen pictures of him.
All right.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing with Tabitha peeing in his mouth is going to be pretty hilarious.
Oh, no.
Eric, you still there?
I'm here.
Don't worry, Eric. I'm going to hook you up, man. It'll be funny as hell.
Yeah,
how long is it going to take you to do it?
Hey, look. Hey, tell Doug I'm ready to do it, man. I mean, I can have it, soon, really fast, probably within 2 weeks or so.
If you've seen photos of me, how can you make me look cool?
I mean, I'll slick your hair back. I'll do whatever it takes, man.
Thank you.
All right, fellas.
All right, later.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Hey, Eric, I got to go.
Okay.
All right, and let us know what happens with Catherine McPhee.
Okay, I'll call in on Thursday.
All right, real good. Good luck with your voting tonight, by the way.
Thank you.
All right, may the best person win.
Everyone else vote.
Yeah, if you don't vote, then you can't bitch about who wins. Right, Eric?
Right.
You don't care who we vote for as long as we vote.
Well, no, vote for Catherine.
Okay.
Well, maybe I won't.
Not unless she calls you back. Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, bye for now.
Dice. I think Dice is a good suggestion.
Yeah.
Eric the Midget. I don't know. That'd be too sad.
That would be a bad one again. That'd be a bummer.
No
a bummer type roast.
Eric the Midget, you're on the air.
Hello.
Hello, Eric.
I was calling in to say that I heard you guys talking about me being a possibility for a roast.
Yes.
Well, Well, I would agree to do it.
Oh, no, you wouldn't. Not after you hear what they're going to say.
First of all, they're going to rip you a new... And secondly, I mean, these guys are professional comedians who their whole lives are just busting people's balls. And also, I'm worried with you that it could be sad.
Nobody's going to say Eric the actor once.
No. Yeah. It's going to be all... I bigger than you, and you're going to break down and probably just hang yourself. So I don't want to get involved in that.
I would agree to do it.
You would take all that abuse?
Yes.
What for?
What do you need? He always wants something, and I don't want to get into negotiating. You know? And then I never know if he's...
there's a stipulation here.
And then it'll be like, we'll have it all set, then he'll call up and go, I'm not getting roasted. I didn't like what you said.
That's it.
That's it, Stern. I know you. I know you better than you know you. It'll just end in disaster.
No, you don't, because you don't know what I'm about to say.
Well, here we go.
There was another thing you'd have to say.
Yeah, well, all right. Go ahead and say it then.
What I'm about to say is all that I was going to say was that just replace this idea with the flying with balloons idea, especially since that can't be done anymore now in light of the drowning incident at the Sacramento radio station.
Oh, it can't be done because of the drowning at the Sacramento radio station?
First of all, it wasn't a drowning. The woman drank a whole bunch of water and died.
Well, okay.
I don't know why you couldn't fly you with balloons in a studio. I don't see how you would die.
Because they're trying to make it where no more stupid radio things can be done anymore.
Yeah, but I'm going to cover my ass 50 different ways. I'm going to have you sign a thing that says, no way you blame me if you die. Then you're going to get on the air and say, I understand I'm going to from this possibly, and I'm going to cover my ass. And then if you die, I'll be fine.
So the flying thing could still go on.
And in fact, I just contacted the authorities. They said if I want to, I can have hold your wee for your wee with you.
Yeah. It would be perfectly all right.
While you're flying, you have to hold your wee. We're going to give you 50 bottles of water, and then you're going to hold your wee.
And then we'll give you a wee.
And then you'll go, wee! He'll be pissing and flying around the studio at the same time.
I'm flying.
I'm flying and pissing.
Look out below.
It's raining.
It's raining pee. It's raining midget.
See what I mean? And that bothers you, right, when I say that? Yeah.
You'll never be able to
I reacted.
But you're not going to like the roast.
I just sat through that whole exchange between you and Robin and did not even say a thing.
Well, we're not professional comedians who write these scathing jokes.
Yeah, we're idiots.
Yeah,
what is it?
You know, it's funny. JD, who hardly ever has an opinion on anything. JD, why don't you come and tell the guys what you told me in the office?
I think Eric the Midget is an ungrateful douchebag, and I don't care if he's sitting in his wheelchair or not. I would punch him in the face.
Why?
Because he's an ungrateful douchebag. That's all he does is, like, complain. Everyone has to, be...
Why are you so angry, man?
I'm just
Dude, the kid's a good dude. Eric the Midget.
Dude, he is not a good dude.
Oh, go bang your porn star.
He is so not a good dude, bro.
I like him.
Okay, he'll go get banged.
Okay.
I like Eric the Midget.
All right. I guess that's all that matters, but
I'm not going to roast him because I know it's going to freak him out.
He
just wants the attention.
He doesn't even know the devastation that could occur, though.
And you know what? I'm going to give you a porn star to him if you don't shut up.
Okay.
All right? All right, go ahead.
Douchebag.
Who you calling a douchebag?
Eric the Midget.
Geek.
Geek? Is that what you called him, Eric?
Eric, let me think about it, but my every instinct tells me to avoid it. Although if you want to fly with balloons and pee, that's okay. All right, brother. Thank you, Eric.
Oh, wait. Howard.
Yes.
If that clip, that song of Prince is Life, I think I know where it was done. He's performing every Friday and Saturday night at the Rio in Las Vegas.
Yeah, it sounds kind of live to me, actually.
I don't know.
You know.
And he was not selling out performing on American Idol. His representation is 19 Entertainment, the producers of American Idol.
Do you understand what selling out is?
That's why he did that, as a thank you to them.
No, he didn't. He doesn't do a thank you to anybody. He's like, kids aren't buying his records anymore. That's why he went on American Idol.
That's why he's on American Idol.
If American Idol had
a record sale.
If only 5 million people a week were watching American Idol, then it's a thank you to them. That
right. Yeah, he wants the attention. He wants to be relevant. All right, thank you, Eric.
All right.
All right, bye.
Bye.
There you go.
Eric
Just one gay rich and you're a gay rich.
Eric the Midget is on the phone. He is dying for us to roast him. And I, first of all, will not roast Eric the Midget. And I have a couple of reasons why. Would you like to hear them, Eric?
Go ahead.
Yeah, and by the way, Catherine McPhee gave an interview recently, and she said the reason she is angry with us is because we gave out her phone number to a listener, that would be you, and that she said he abused the phone so much.
She had to change her number.
And I told you only to call her once or twice.
You said 3 times. That's what I did.
All right. She claims it was more.
Well, that's not true. If it is, check with Richard and Sal. Think about it. They have voice clips of mine on file. They could have easily called her with my voice clips.
Oh, you're claiming they did it, huh?
No, they didn't call her. I know for a fact they didn't.
You did.
Anyway, Eric the Midget wants, hey, Gary, can you bring in the list of people now? It's a long list of people we'd like to roast. But Eric the Midget is on the list, but I know for a fact that it'll turn into a disaster. Now, here's why I say this. One, who even knows if he'll show up, and that'll blow.
Right.
Because if he gets angry with us, he goes, I'm not coming to the roast.
Yeah, as soon as we commit, he'll start holding us up for stuff.
Yeah, that's what his move is. He's very passive-aggressive. And then afterwards, oh, thank you. He'll also make calls to me beforehand, starting to make demands, and just that he wants. So it's like, I don't want to deal with it.
Well, Yucko was in here yesterday and said he roasted Eric just a little bit, and Eric lost it.
When was that?
At whatever that stand-up was they just did out in California or
someplace.
Oh, he was there?
Yeah.
Oh. So, number one, Eric, you can't handle a roast.
I did not do anything at all.
Number two.
When Yucko said any jokes.
I know.
I just sat there, and I may have looked away or something, but I never gave him angry looks or anything like that.
It ain't easy, man. I'll tell you, after years of being a roaster, when you finally sit in that seat, bro, you find out a lot about yourself, about how sensitive you really are.
Yeah, because I got hit with some shrapnel, too, and I got to tell you something, Eric. I even found it hard to sit through, even though I was laughing.
And when you're the actual roastee,
right,
it's like a dump truck backs up and just lands on your head.
And Abel, even when someone else is getting it, you can't even laugh well, because you know eventually everyone is getting to you.
And I know the call will come like,
my father said if I do the roast, he'll make me live at the lake house.
They're taking me back to the lake.
The
lake house. God knows what house of horrors that is.
Like a prison.
All I know is the kid doesn't want to go there. The lake house is a punishment. It sounds like a nice deal, lake house.
Is he like the midget Rockefeller?
I don't know. What's with the lake house? Why do you hate it so much?
Just too isolated.
It is prison.
He's Little Rockefeller.
He's like in the Phantom Zone.
He's half Nelson Rockefeller.
Are you like Superman? That's your fortress of solitude, the lake house?
I guess so.
You go there to talk to your father?
Are you a Superman freak? Do you love Superman?
I thought the last movie was real good.
Yeah. I just would think that Eric would like superheroes.
Why not? Yeah.
He's geeky like me.
But he'd also he needs superpowers.
Yeah. What is it, Sal?
Hey,
what's up?
Hey. Eric made a revelation to me when we did the Whack Pack Revelations.
Yeah.
And it was that he got I can't even say it, a harassment suit from the police because
harassment call.
Right, because you were calling a celebrity. So it wasn't us.
A semi-celebrity.
A semi-celebrity you were harassing.
You're telling me the police, Eric, got on you because...
She appeared on one reality show.
Yeah.
3 Wishes.
Okay. And what happened? You got her phone number?
Well, I got her mom's number.
You got her mom's number. And then what did you do?
I Called it a couple of times, and that was about it. But the whole thing was...
What do you mean you called it a couple of times? How many times is a couple?
El Creepo.
You don't get a harassment suit because you called someone a couple of times, Eric.
Well, the mom was being a little protective because not only was I calling, but there were several other people calling as well and following this girl back to her apartment because Three Wishes did not do that good a job at covering up where this girl lived.
Yes, so people like you could get her identity.
Eric, did you send her anything?
No.
Eric, did you send something to her?
No, I did not.
Like a human head?
Did you send her flowers?
No, I did not.
Guys are telling me that you sent her flowers to her apartment. That freaked her out, too.
I couldn't even get the correct apartment.
You would have.
Well, why were you calling this girl from the TV show? Would you have a crush on her?
Yeah, I thought she was really cute.
How old was she, like 13?
Oh, no. She was living on her own. She was 18.
Wow.
All right.
You did all the research, huh?
You don't think that's creepy, Eric?
Three Wishes gave a lot of info.
Their fault.
What is Three Wishes, Robin?
That used to be, Amy Grant did this stupid show, when reality first hit, everybody was trying to figure out what they could do in reality.
Right.
And so Amy Grant was going to grant 3 wishes.
Yeah. And so one of her wishes was for Eric to leave her alone?
I guess, well, no, it wasn't Amy Grant. Were you calling Amy Grant?
No.
No, you were calling one of the people who was a contestant.
Eric should have mailed himself to her in a box.
Yeah, say it's flowers, and then, oh, wow, nice flowers.
It's me. You know you're not going to be able to take a roast. Sal will get up there and say some really about you, and it'll be terrible.
Yeah, now you've revealed what a creep you are. You better not be roasted.
I don't even think I could bring myself to do it. When you meet him in person, it's like stomping on a puppy.
Right.
I mean, it's just, he's so...
I think it would be too sad also. I was going to say that was my 4th reason.
He's got these... His arms are so small on that turkey body. It looks like a T-Rex. Like a little T-Rex arm.
Are you roasting him now? Is it as sad as it might have been for Gary to watch his beloved brother die of AIDS? You think it was that sad?
No, that was funny.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I think you'd go right ahead and roast him.
I don't think you have a heart in that body of yours.
I think Sal would do it, but what he's saying is it would be tough.
His heart would be enough for him.
It would tank just because, look, I thought it was rough. I was alone in this, I think, but I thought it was too rough to do KC with his life situation right now. KC's a guy who bangs hot chicks every day.
And you're feeling sorry for him.
Yeah, so,
because Artie's point is, if you're going to roast someone, it's got to be someone who's doing well.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, not even well, just someone who's not in the, like, if you go to financial difficulties with KC and say he's homeless, he might really be homeless.
Yeah, but can you imagine on Howard TV, Eric, you are very severely handicapped. You're in a wheelchair. You're only about 4 feet. You're not even 4 feet tall. You're like 2'3".
Oh.
Here he goes. See, the moment they say 2'3", he starts.
Like, the perfect guy to roast is Donald Trump, actually.
Right.
Like, that's the
ideal guy to roast.
But I'm just saying, can you imagine turning on Howard TV? And there's this kid who, basically looks like Commander Pike from, Star Trek.
Yes.
And we're insulting him.
Yeah. And we're insulting him, and I mean, just relentlessly picking on him.
Well, I think
People
back to the whole Celestine thing. All we wanted her to do was eat food in front of us. Celestine was this woman with no arms and no legs.
I remember, yeah.
And we rolled her in, and we wanted to see her actually feed herself, and people were so sickened by the whole thing. It was the lowest rated show.
I thought it was going to be brilliant. I thought it was going to be brilliant. I said, well, here's a woman. She has no arms or legs, and she's telling me she can cut her own food and eat off a plate.
It's almost unbelievable. Inspirational, absolutely.
So first of all, okay, Channel 9, we were new to television. The guys working with us weren't exactly brain surgeons, so they wheeled her out. She was a very dark-skinned black woman. And all she was a head. And they didn't realize that they had a black background. So it looked like they did. No, they didn't. It was just like a floating head. You know what I mean?
Floating eyes and teeth.
Right. And it looked weird. But nevertheless, I thought, wow, people are really going to want to see her cut her food. It's going to be like real. I mean, and I have to admit, it was the lowest rated segment in the Channel 9 history. Now, the Channel 9 show... They
turned people off. They turned it off.
Channel 9 show was so good, it beat Saturday Night Live every week. Like killed it. 2-1. 3-1 sometimes. We just schlonged them. They were freaking out. And but there, I remember we put it on in the last quarter hour. We dropped to a 3.2 share, which was the lowest share we'd ever had in the final quarter hour.
They bailed.
Yeah. So Eric,
I remember liking watching her do the Star Spangled Banner before U.S. Open Soars.
I was totally wrong on that one. Just didn't read the public's mood. Former goes, I told you, Celestine, she's too depressing. I go, yeah, well, it didn't help that you put a black background. I don't care what background. I told you. I go, so what does this mean? The two-headed twins are out? We had those... no
arms, no legs, no ratings.
I had the original cast from What's My Line, all blindfolded. You know, I've Got a Secret kind of stuff, all blindfolded. Arlene Francis, all of them. And the secret was, it was those two chicks who were joined at the head. Yeah. Oh. So, because of Celestine, two men, we had the girls there and everything. And Dan came to me and goes, I was just up in the room with them. It's going to be lower than the Celestine segment.
Oh, dear.
I said, are you kidding me? When those old biddies take off their blindfolds and they see the two-headed chick and that's her secret, they're going to freak out. He goes, it's not going to be funny. They're going to feel bad.
Are they still alive?
Who?
Yeah. They were at the Stuttering John fight in Atlantic City.
They sang the Star Spangled Banner.
And I remember, right, did they? I think they did at the John fight.
Yeah, they're singing one, sang the anthem.
The John
people loved it. They ate it up.
Well, I remember being backstage at the John Cabby fight, and I guess whoever their handler was must have went to take a leak for a little while, and I walked by the room, and they were alone in a room banging up because they had to situate themselves where the one was balanced in a perfect way on the table and the other one's head was right.
Well, they're joined at the head, but they face each other, which is the tops of their heads are joined.
It's maybe the most inspirational / depressing thing you will ever look at.
Yeah, but imagine roasting those two girls. Is Eric that far off?
You see, those two girls might be so far on the other side that maybe it would be funny for them. No, again,
what if we get Eric and those two girls and we roast all of them?
I mean, we should have those two girls roast Eric. We put a microphone on each side of their head.
Yeah, this way we don't have to show up for work.
You know what I mean, Eric? And also, I know you. You're going to hold us up for, like, all kinds of things. I can't do that.
We don't have the time.
And it won't work, Eric, because you don't have the leverage with us here. The balloons thing we really want. Clearly, we don't know about this, so you're not going to get any major, deal-breaking points in the contract.
Okay, BT.
I'll kick you right out of you. How's that? But what we're saying is that maybe it'd be too much.
If you don't think that you can do it, fine. Ooh. But I think I could outdo you, dumbasses.
Oh, you mean with a rebuttal?
Yeah, he's going to have the greatest rebuttal.
What kind of jokes would you do anyway, Sal?
I don't know. I don't know where to start. I mean, look at him. He was born a joke. I mean, it's just sad. And when you see him in person, it breaks your heart.
He's a good guy, too.
He's a great guy.
Eric, you're a good guy. We like you.
If you guys don't want to be outdone by me, fine.
You know what, Eric? Why don't you come up with a little sample roast for us and call us back? And let's see if Eric can, put it together.
Well, it would be a good roast if we got, like, the bearded woman in the circus and stuff.
I was going to say, if you have an all-freak roast.
Well, if the bearded woman roasts Eric, then I'm okay with it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You get the bearded woman, the fat person.
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
Or how about a whack pack roast?
Yeah, that's the only way it would work.
That's a funny idea. Just all whack packers that roast Steve.
High-pitch Eric.
Crackhead Bob.
What if you...
But Eric, I like you, and I think it would just come off really bad.
I hate to tell you, but High Pitch actually is starting to try to befriend me.
You're kidding. What does he do? Does he call you?
He instant messages me on AOL and stuff like that.
How does he know your name on AOL?
Somehow he got it. I don't know exactly.
3 wishes.
Probably Zolar or something.
You know High Pitch is scamming big time right now?
What's he doing?
I bumped into Gary's great friend yesterday who lives down the block. I saw him outside. He goes, so I met High Pitch Eric, and he gave High Pitch his phone number. High Pitch calls him and asks him, he goes, are you rich? And the guy goes, well, I'm okay. He goes, can you mail me some cash? And the guy mailed him cash.
Right.
My friend, he's a really nice guy.
Sweet guy.
He's pretty well off, and he's run into Eric. I don't know, I think at some point he may have paid Eric's cable bill.
Oh. Wow. For a dummy, he's good.
And then, in fact, my friend told me that Eric called him and was crying that he couldn't feed the cat and the dog and they were going to die or something.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, because Eric got food, that's why.
That's some scam. Can you mail me cash? It's not exactly a scam.
That's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, it's pretty upfront at least.
And he took a laptop from him, too.
Wow.
How much cash are we talking about?
Probably mailed him $500.
Here's an idea. Instead of having you guys or the Whack Pack do it, there's over 1,000 people together with SFN and MySpace that would probably love to take your spots to roast me.
So good. Let them roast you. What do we got?
It's not going to fly, Eric.
Put your number on MySpace. Have them leave roast messages on your machine.
Much like you, it's not going to fly.
All right.
How does he think he's going to take a roast? Every time somebody writes in, you should fly with balloons.
Wait, wasn't Frano in here because he was whining about being attacked on the Stern Fan Network?
Yeah.
How's he going to handle a roast?
He's not. That's my point. He doesn't know himself.
I'm not going to let up until you guys come to your senses.
He wants to be roasted.
Okay.
We don't want to see you cry, Eric.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that I will sit there the whole time.
You have no choice.
You see?
I'm not going to back out of it at all, and I'm not going to come up with any stupid demands for you guys to try to meet.
It's not fun to roast somebody who really wants to.
Yeah, he wants to be roasted too bad.
Yeah.
It's like,
trying too hard.
We want the balloon.
All right, Eric, thank you. I don't think it's going to happen. Thank you.
All right, Pete.
All right. Thank you, Eric. It's not a matter of being she doesn't understand. It's just I don't think the audience will appreciate us taking a guy in a wheelchair.
On, a handicapped person.
Right. Hold on, I got to take care of it. Oh, wait, here's Blue Iris and Eric the Midget. Eric, I told you no about the roast.
Oh, well, I'm not going to give up.
So you're just going to harass us the way you did that girl from Three Wishes?
Yeah, we got it.
You guys, for 5 years, had call after call to jab at me, and you're not going to give me the opportunity for one day?
If you want to come in and roast us, it's fine. I'll put you on a roast where you can roast one of us.
Yeah, but that.
But I'm not roasting you. You have medical problems. I know you don't take things well.
I don't give it. I'm giving you the opportunity to do it.
And I know that as soon as I agree, you're going to bust my balls and start making all kinds of demands.
There is no demand. Period.
It'd be funny if we just put him on the dais for someone else's roast, and then we just roast it out of him.
Do you want to roast this guy at all?
No, I don't think him as a roast would work. I mean, it's not like we're being pussies in the sense that...
Yes, you are.
No, we're being selfish. We don't think it'll be a good show.
You are being one fat-ass pussy.
Dude, if we thought it would be a funny roast to roast you, we would do it.
Exactly. We're not, like, good do-gooders here.
You imagine the cutaway shots on TV to you? Hey, that Eric's a cutaway.
Everybody's laughing, and then you look at Eric.
There's just a human head in a wheelchair?
Right. People are like, what the is wrong with those idiots?
Yeah, they're going to think there's something wrong with us.
You know when you're in high school and everyone calls each other's mother a whore, and then the one kid's mom really is a whore? Whoa, is that awkward.
Yeah, I mean, what could you say about Eric that's not going to really cut to the bone, you know?
It's very hard to do, Eric.
You have my attention right now. Try it.
Why? First of all, why are you so into getting roasted? What's your
what's in it for you?
Yeah, exactly. What's your move here?
To prove that I can take it.
To prove that you can take it. That's it.
So when you're not able to, we look like the dicks.
Yeah. If you roll out of here crying, what am I going to do?
Right. That's not going to happen.
You can't take that chance.
I'm telling you, Eric, as a guy who's had a very long, successful radio career, I'm telling you it wouldn't be funny. You know, you're a nice guy. It's just not going to work. I mean, what if during it you die or something? That's all I need with your health.
You guys are a bunch of losers.
You're right.
Well, whatever. Respect my decision.
I've jabbed at you about 3 or 4 times in this call.
You're like these guys on American Idol who can't sing, and Simon tells them they can't sing, and you
won't leave the room.
Yeah.
I want you guys to do it.
I know you do, but you're not going to get what you want in this case. I'm very sorry.
Okay, why in the hell you come up with stupid things that I do not agree to do, and then all of a sudden you come up with this, I agree to do it, and you won't let me?
Because we didn't ask you to do it.
We want you to fly.
Well, is there anyone who disagrees is there anyone on staff who disagrees with this assessment?
I'll give everyone a vote, but you've got to abide by the vote, and I don't want to hear from you again.
Maybe there's some people who think...
Benji, do you think it'd be funny to roast Eric the Midget? Honestly, don't give me a shtick answer.
This is the real thing. Could we do a mini, 10-minute roast of him?
No, mini is not funny.
A full roast, I've said all along, I think we should go outside the show anyway.
Right. So what is the answer? No. Fred?
No, he's going to cry like a... No.
Right. Artie?
Oh, shut up, you idiot.
I don't think he'll cry like I think it'll be bad for other reasons, no.
I voted it's too sad. Robin?
Too sad.
That's right. Anybody else, Sal and Richard, you're part of these roasts. Do you want to vote? Gary? Gary, am I wrong here? Eric the Midget roast. Sad?
Hey.
All right, Richard, go ahead. You seem to know something. Go ahead. Put on the mic.
I say no because when we met him, he's just such a tiny little guy, and he's so sad in person. I felt bad for all of our... You shut up, Eric. I mean, even that I would have to forgive if he was here in person.
Right.
He's just too, little guy.
My impression is that it sounds like a great idea until you actually have to look him in the eye.
Right.
And when he's sitting in front of you, it just gets... but he's insistent on it. I don't know.
So what are you saying, yes or no?
What's your vote?
No. I seem, he gets on my nerves, so I say yes.
Oh, stop. All right, that's one yes you got. Sal?
I think...
and Sal, by the way, is somebody who participates in the roast, so you got to abide by that. Yeah.
I think it's funnier that we won't give him the roast than actually roasting him. So I definitely say no.
Yeah, actually, this is a way to just
everything he wants, we won't give him. Right. The things we want, he won't give us.
Well, yeah, we're actually roasting him now by not giving him a roast.
Yeah. Right. Now you know how it feels.
Eric, this is your roast.
I love that he can't believe that you won't let him fly with balloons now that he wants to fly.
That's notice my move every time.
What is wrong with you?
All right, Eric, thank you.
Hello?
All right.
All right, that's it. You have to abide by the decision.
How does it feel, Eric?
Well,
congratulations. You just been roasted.
You know what, man? Language like that, I'm getting a restraining order.
See, Eric, we always win. We always win, even the roast we win.
Hey, Eric, call in tomorrow and say you definitely don't want to be roasted. Definitely not. Okay?
All right. That's Eric the Midget, everyone.
Life has roasted him. God roasted him. God roasted Eric.
Let's go to Mike in Phoenix. Mike, welcome to the Wrap-Up Show.
Exactly.
Hello.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, I was just calling about Eric the Midget. He's a good addition for the show, but, man, picking on him and doing the roast on him would be the worst thing in the world. There's times, what was it, Will the other day said he wanted to come in and punch the
JD. JD wanted to punch him in the face.
There's times I feel like I want to do the same thing, but then there's other times that it's like, all right, he's making me laugh my ass off, so.
Now, Gary, you were the one who said it's a good idea to bring Eric in. You were the only one, actually, who said he'd be a good roastee.
I don't know. It's just like he's going to be
the size of a pot roast.
First of all, he'd be so horrendous at any sort of rebuttal. I did say that I thought that seeing him might make it sad, but because we've never seen him in person, only the guys that go on the road have seen him.
Have you ever seen those pictures that people sent from he was on the set of one of those shows that he was on, a beautiful actress, and then he's sitting in his little wheelchair? There's nothing more pathetic than the view of that.
Well,
it just rips your friggin' heart out.
I've always joked around.
He's a beautiful woman. And this little, gnarly, knotted human being.
You know what he's got? It's like Mickey Rooney's wedding picture.
But isn't there something fun? Isn't there something funny about attacking somebody you shouldn't be attacking?
Oh, I don't know.
You know what
At what point does it become funny? I'm not sure I see that.
Yeah, it's a dangerous line, so it could be interesting how it would work out.
We always joke around. He literally looks like he's traveling in a school desk. It looks like one of those school desks that has wheels on it.
Well, the last couple of times he's called in, he's had a few zingers for you and Artie and you also,
he's
Fred.
Getting bald.
And that's fine. It's like, it's good that he has a sense of humor. Now, if he would just come in and fly with the balloons already.
See, at the end of the day, it's great that whatever he wants to do, we don't want to do.
I think what Ralph said, there's some validity to what Ralph said in that it is so obnoxious. But that, I think, would wear off. If he's live in the studio, you're committed to a full roast of that, where it might be funny the first 5 minutes. It could be.
Well, I got one for you.
Yeah, and you really are a freak.
High Pitch Eric has left, not High Pitch Eric, Eric the Midget, excuse me, has left many angry voicemails on my voicemail machine.
You mean recently he just made a bunch of voicemail calls?
Yes, he's very angry that we won't roast him. He's frustrated by this. And you can see it's directed at all of us, you, Robin, me, Artie, everyone.
So he's roasting us.
Well, he's just angry. He wants a roast.
Hey, well, this message is for Robin and Artie. Artie, I bet when you go to the doctor to get weighed, they have to borrow the elephant scale from the Bronx Zoo. Also, Robin, I think you're the only woman that can get turned on by the movie VeggieTales. I bet Mr. X uses VeggieTales to get you in the mood, doesn't he? And also, Robin, I had a question on my mind since you came out with that revelation. What felt more like your father's cock? What vegetable or meat that you used?
Wow.
And also...
When you talk about an angry midget...
Wow.
Maybe we should...
He's funny.
You were doing that? Did you ever yell out your father's name? You think that I can't dish out as good as you can? Wrong. I'm going to keep leaving message after message after message, poking at each and every one of you until you finally get so pissed that you just...
Pick up the phone and you go, I got to go tell those guys another thing.
Yeah.
Wow. What a night.
Did you know that they flew somebody with balloons on the Super Bowl?
Yeah, you got up. Now the Super Bowl took our idea.
Oh, well. Pathetic, because you guys think you're a bunch of comics. Please. I've seen their comics on the reject round of Last Comic Standing. That moron that kept coming in and have one audition after the other every city. Well, I think his name was Art Star.
What?
I screwed up his name. It's Buck Star.
All right. Hey, listen, I got to go. I'm getting
that's
bored.
funny.
That was mean.
With Buck Star, it's funnier.
All right, thanks. Sorry, Eric. We just don't think you're good roast material.
I don't care. I want you to do it.
Well, you can't force us.
I want to prove to you that it could be done.
It can't. I'm telling you, the visual of you sitting there in that chair, and, I've seen pictures of Eric.
Uh-huh.
It's heartbreaking.
Yes.
He's a good guy.
Keep something in mind, though. There are a lot of pictures of me, but a lot of them are photoshopped ones that idiots put together that aren't even real.
I'm looking at one. You look like Larry Hagman after the liver transplant. Is that you?
Do you dye your hair?
No.
Oh. You know, weird blonde hair.
He looks exactly like somebody. Who does he look like? Larry
I told you, Jackie Martley.
I think
no, you're right, Jackie. That's true. That's a good one. But it's somebody else.
If Jackie was very sick.
Eric, you look like Jackie Martling.
You know what?
Well, who does he look like, bro?
I think he looks like a shrunken version of the guy who played RoboCop, Peter Weller.
Yes, that's good.
That's a good
but
one.
a shrunken head version.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Like you take those little gourds and stuff like that, and you put the eyes and stuff on it. That's what his head
Actually, he looks like what I assume the Zodiac Killer in San Francisco probably would have looked like.
If he were a midget.
See, Eric, you don't like hearing that kind of stuff.
I'm sitting here calmly, not reacting to it.
All right. Well, let me think about this, okay? Let me think it through. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye. He really wants to be roasted. Is it possible, Artie, to roast him and come out looking halfway human?
No. I don't know. I guess. I mean, unless he's responsible somehow for killing someone and you hate him.
Yeah.
If he was a child molester.
But even then, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't see how we could. I don't see how you can make it last for a full hour.
Hammering away, you know. People just hammering away. It would be hard.
Our roasts are hammering.
Yeah. Hey, Ronnie, the limo driver, can you call Eric for me and so I'm not the bad guy? And tell him that we don't want to have a roast. Please. Handle that for me. All right. Eric the Midget wants to say hello. Boy, I got more hate mail about Eric the Midget. People hate Eric.
Oh, dear.
They find him boring. They don't want us to be... Eric, I might have to stop...
Realize.
I might have to stop taking phone calls from you. The audience says...
That should indicate to you that maybe people would like to see me get roasted.
I don't think so. I'll read you what they say, and you tell me if they want to see you roasted. Okay, Eric the Midget. I can't take any more of Eric the Midget. Stop putting him on the air. He sucks and is so boring. I have to turn the channel when he's on. No more Eric. Here's one that says, he is so boring. I got to change the channel. Please, no more Eric. Get him off the air. Boring. You know, I think you're interesting, but a lot of people are writing me saying you're boring. But that's only 2 emails. Were there a lot more, Fred, about Eric the Midget?
Yeah, and it's usually that short, that sweet.
I see.
As he is.
All right, short and sweet like Eric. Anyway, what can I do for you, Eric, real quick?
Well, one thing is you could get your news team to stop calling up to my parents' house. I don't live there anymore.
Okay.
It's not like they're going to reach me. And the other is I had a question to ask. Your girlfriend, Betho, does the show Casino Cinema. Do you know, do they replay the episode like twice in 1 week? Because Diana DeGarmo was on Monday night, and I did not know that she was on, and I was wondering if they were going to rebroadcast it so I could catch it.
Well, you know, Eric, I don't know. Yes, Beth is the host of Casino Cinema, where they show a movie on Spike, and her and Steve Sharippa from The Sopranos actually interrupt the movie and play cards and stuff, play casino with you. It's
But Diana DeGarmo, an Idol winner, or not an Idol winner, an Idol runner-up.
Yes, Diana DeGarmo. You know what? I do remember Beth telling me that I didn't think to tell Eric. I really didn't. I mean, it's right. He's in love with her.
How could you let that go?
Yeah, Beth said she was very nice. Yeah, Beth said she was very, very nice, Diana DeGarmo. Maybe I could get you a tape of it. I don't know if they replay it, Eric.
I would appreciate a tape.
You would like me to get you a tape? All right, I will ask Beth if Spike TV could give me a tape of Diana DeGarmo on Casino Cinema.
What else would you appreciate? We've been trying to figure that out for years.
Gary, make a note to ask Beth if she can get a tape, and we'll send it to Eric. Let's do that for him.
We'll do you yet another favor.
Yeah, I don't mind doing you a favor. Hey, Eric, there's a new voicemail, and I don't know if it's real or not. Can you tell me if this is you? Did you leave this on? Did you leave this?
It was left yesterday? No, I didn't call at all.
All right, well, listen to this and tell me if this is you for real. Because I was shocked by this one. I really was.
This message is for Robin and Artie. I'm not that weak person anymore. I take it in the butt. Yep, that's right. Newsflash, I'm the pathetic midget, so give me the opportunity to eat your father's cock.
To respond or forward, press 1.
Was that you?
Wow.
You take it in the ass?
And you want to eat my father's cock? Ooh.
Holy.
That was not me at all.
Sounded like you.
Sounded like you.
Exactly like you.
It talks like a midget, acts like, what's the saying?
It's Sal and Richard's work.
Actually, it's a song buried in, man. He sent it to me this morning.
Whatever.
Yeah, he got to work on that. I thought it was pretty funny.
If it quacks like a midget is what the saying is, huh?
This message is for Robin and Artie. I'm not that weak person anymore. I take it in the butt. Yep, that's right. Newsflash, I'm the pathetic midget, so give me the opportunity to eat your father's cock.
To respond or forward, press 1.
Scary how they can make that sound so real. You don't think that's funny?
No.
And he wants to be roasted.
You don't want to be roasted, trust me. That would be tip of the iceberg stuff. Oh, let's see. Eric DeGarmo prank call on Gary page 1. I should maybe play that.
Oh, God. Play that from last June, all right?
Yeah, let's see. I got to find it. There's like 20 of them on here. Where is that? Gary page 1. Oh, I see. Give me an hour and I'll find it.
Howard, it's in white on GP1.
Hello.
Hello, Eric. I'm Stephen Lane, Diana DeGarmo's publicist. It's a pleasure to speak with you.
Yeah, now I know that it's Fred.
So, refresh my memory. What would you like to do with Diana?
I would just like to talk to Diana for a little while, and I wanted to see if she was available, because my brother is getting married, and I was just wondering if she would be able to go to the wedding with me?
Yeah, right now it looks actually looks pretty good. 18th.
Cool.
Oh, my goodness.
It says here in my notes, you go by the name Eric the Midget.
Right.
Is that true?
Well, that's the nickname they stuck me with, but I don't like that nickname at all.
Well, exactly how tall are you?
3'5".
Oh, so you are a midget. Well, that's fine. I think that would make for even a better publicity photo.
Mm-hmm.
So would we put your name as Eric the Midget?
I'd much rather prefer, like, Eric the actor.
Eric the actor.
I would go.
Okay. Let's move on. More importantly, let's talk about transportation now. Now, let's see. We'd like to fly you out for pictures. You don't have a fear of flying, do you?
No.
Okay, great. Fantastic. Now, in order to make this happen, I'm going to need to go through a checklist of information here. First off, what's your weight?
85 pounds.
85 pounds. So, let's see here. I think we'll use the child chair. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. And your height again, 3'5". Okay, 3'5", 85 pounds. That'll be 750.
750 what?
750 balloons!
You know what? I'm getting you two back later, you pieces.
That wasn't Fred, by the way.
That was Fred's voice.
No, that's not Fred.
Who is that?
After that call...
Isn't that John Hunterlack?
Yeah, John Hunterlack.
Yeah, that was John.
Yeah, you got it right. Hey, JD has a copy of Casino Cinema, which I can overnight to Eric, because I'm not sure that Beth can get it. I can overnight it to Eric, but JD doesn't like Eric, so he said if Eric says, I like Big Black Cock, he'll overnight it to him.
All right, if you say I like Big Black Cock, I'll overnight the tape to you.
I don't think I'll be saying that.
I guess you won't be getting the tape overnight.
What won't you be saying?
You're not going to trick me into saying that.
Just send him the tape. Thank you. Is there anything interesting on that tape? It's a pretty non-controversial show. Beth sometimes has good questions for people, but she's, it's not that it's not the Howard Stern show. Yeah.
I'm not sending him the tape unless he says it.
What?
I like Big Black Cock.
Eric, just say it. Just say it.
JD?
Huh?
You do, JD?
Yeah, that's a good one, Eric.
We have JD and Gary on tape saying it.
Just say it quickly and get it over with so I can send you the tape.
I'll find another way to get it. I'm not saying that.
All right, then.
JD has the tape. I want you to have it.
It's right here.
What's the big deal?
Find a way to sneak it away from them.
What's the big deal? Are you homophobic? You can't say I like Big Black Cock? I just said it.
You know you don't.
You know they're going to figure out a way to make you say it anyway back there in the tape room.
Right. All right, just say I like black cock. Leave out the big.
No.
How about I like cock, period?
How about I like cock?
No, I'm not saying that either.
With the stereotyping, black and fur's big anyway, so...
All right, Eric.
It's a little redundant.
Eric, I'll get you the tape. Don't worry.
Okay, Stern.
Stern?
Yes.
You know how you guys don't really understand NASCAR?
Yeah.
Would you be willing to have a NASCAR 101 show?
No.
For you and the fans?
No, they do that on... The people who are on the NASCAR channel understand NASCAR. I don't need to educate them.
We understand it, Eric. It's people driving. We don't understand why it's popular.
Hey,
that's what I could help with.
All right. Hey, thanks, Eric.
The race is going to be in Fontana in a couple of weeks.
Can you understand NASCAR if you've never driven? Have you ever driven a car?
No, but I understand what it's all about.
All right. Thank you, Eric.
I've been a fan since 2000.
All right. Thanks, Eric, and we'll speak to you soon.
All right.
By the way, if it makes you feel any better, Siobhan has been saying that you should be roasted. Is that right, Siobhan?
Howard.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's extremely discriminatory not to roast Eric.
Well, I mean, we have creative decisions we have to make. It's not a matter of discrimination.
We would do it, but we don't want to turn off people.
Yeah, we feel it'll be too cruel.
Well, then maybe you could have the Whack Pack do a roast on him, because then it would be a bunch of disabled people roasting another disabled person.
Well, I don't think the Whack Pack is all that funny when they have to do stand-up. So
I got a good one.
Go ahead.
Eric the Midget was so lonely that his parents decided to get him a kitty cat to keep him company. But they had to get rid of the cat because it kept trying to bury Eric in its litter box.
First of all, when you say the word cat, it's not cut. Kitty cut, you said.
Kitty cat.
Kitty cut.
It's Kitty Cat. It's Kitty Cat.
All right, I'll work on my...
The guy can't even say cat. All right, Siobhan, thank you. And Eric, thank you. And hopefully you'll get that tape soon if we can find it, okay?
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Howard, could I sit in on some of your creative meetings?
No.
Why not?
Because it's not that kind of... I don't invite the public in on that.
Yeah, but I could come up with some really good ideas.
All right. Well, send them to us. Let me read them, okay?
Well, how do I get them to you?
Contact Artie.
Okay, what's his email?
My email, you ready? You got a pen?
Yeah.
It's Artie at... Baby Gorilla. /.org. /.org. Backspace, you got that?
What's a backspace?
That thing, that little underscore thing.
Oh, right. The underscore.
I'm sorry, right.
He doesn't even know his own address.
Underscore Jersey Boy.
Go ahead.
/.com.
/.com.
Yeah,
Backslash or slash?
No, slash. Forward. This is /.com.
So it's Artie at Baby Gorilla.
Right.
// underline.
No. Before the underline, you have to put the word corporate.
Corporate?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Is that necessary?
You don't remember your address?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
Corp or corporate?
Corporate. CORPORATE. Corporate.
Now, so it's Artie.
Go ahead.
At Baby Gorilla.
Right.
/.org corporate.
Right.
Backspace. Jersey Boy.
Not backspace.
No, whatever.
What do you call it? Underscore.
Yeah. Underscore.
Right.
Jersey Boy /.com.
Yes, that's it.
Is that right? /.com.
Yeah, that's
not
it.
.com, just /.
No, /.com. She's right.
All right.
She's right. So just, yes, get it to me whenever.
Okay.
All right?
Right. Or just write him at his house if you want to do...
Isn't there a number she could call?
What's his P.O. box?
1313 Mockingbird Lane. All right, now leave me alone.
Just send it to the studio.
Just email it to me. I'll get it.
Okay.
Thank you.
We got to get Jackie's joke line number again. I can recall.
What is it, Eric?
Isn't it, Artie, you're foolish, you're a fat idiot? That address doesn't exist.
What are you talking about?
Well, why would you give out a fake address? I want to get those ideas from Siobhan.
Yeah, I mean,
sure you do.
I would have Siobhan in on the meeting, but I'm afraid I get nauseous.
Well, if I get anything good from her by tomorrow, that's when the meeting is, we'll put it in the meeting.
Thank you very much, Eric.
Bye.
That's Eric the Midget. Eric, you might as well hear this firsthand. People really... Hold on a second. People don't really want to hear you get roasted, pal.
Well, then do it.
They don't want to hear it, I said.
He doesn't get it.
Please,
He doesn't care what the people want.
Please do not roast Eric the little jerk-off. For the love of all things funny, please don't roast him. He seems like a little... And the idea he'll leave voicemail at Barb's is just pure comedy gold. He wouldn't give you this balloon stunt. Why should you do anything for him? Keep
Whoa. Fuck. Hold on. Wow. Is that person's problem? I agreed in December to do the balloon stunt.
No, you didn't.
It's your fault it's not done.
Oh, you wanted things that were impossible to get you.
You wanted on a TV show, Hero.
In December, I did not say I wanted one thing out of you.
Oh, please.
Do it.
Who could remember?
I mean, what are you talking about? That thing's in history.
I mean, every day you say you'll do it, and the next day you call back and say you won't do it.
Here's a guy who says, roast that annoying ass, slow-talking midget. You are worried about criticism. Since when do you care what people think about you? Plus, he's asking for it. No, I'm not worried about criticism from the audience. I'm saying I don't think it would ultimately be funny because, it's just too easy. Just trust me. It's not going to work. Right, Artie? Explain it. You're a comedian.
Artie would have to write the jokes.
Well, it's just, exactly. It's there should be some sort of fun-loving aspect to the whole thing where, the guy you're roasting isn't really that down and could get up and bust your balls just as bad and go on with life just sort of normal. And it would be sad. That's a strong word, but, yeah, it would be sad. And it's hard to do comedy in that situation.
I'm Eric the Midget, and I'm sick of this shit. I'm Eric the Midget, and I'm sick
Eric. That's it. No roast.
Roast me.
You will not be roasted. That's the final word. Get over it.
Do it.
Did you just call me?
Yes.
That's okay. No problem. All right. Thanks, Eric. I'm sorry this is driving you nuts, but I really don't think it would be a big laugh to roast you.
Stop discriminating against me. Siobhan was right. You were discriminating against me.
I am discriminating against you. It's my job to do what's funny on this show, and it won't be funny roasting you.
It will be, you jackass.
Eric, no offense to you. I'm in a position where I've made people laugh for millions of years, right? And you have yet to make anybody laugh.
Make people sick.
You know, yeah, you're making people sick. So I must have some pretty good judgment for this show. I must know what I'm doing.
You don't have any judgment, jackass.
Yeah.
Do you think I have a good show?
No.
And you listen every day and you still don't think I have a good show?
Wait. No, I don't.
What?
We got a guy here who sits by his computer all day and watches American Idol, and he's criticizing the guy who is considered the king of all media. Eric, where's your credentials? Dude.
But what, you say you don't listen to this show?
You're the king of all dumbasses, what you are, Stern.
You're one of them.
Eric, listen to me. You don't listen to the show?
Yes, I listen to the show.
Well, you just said you didn't.
No, he says he listens, but it's not a good show.
Oh, why do you listen to a bad show?
Gee, again, Robin, you're wrong.
So what? But why do you then listen to a show you don't like?
Just because maybe I want to. You hear a bunch of dumbasses try to be funny.
Oh, so it makes you feel better.
Is anything good about the show?
Some of the celebrity interviews.
All right. Well, Nancy Sinatra's coming in.
Can I ask one question of Eric? Then who does do a great radio show, in your opinion?
Seacrest.
Seacrest. All right. Well, then go listen to Seacrest.
Right,
let him roast you.
Yeah.
Let him roast you.
Why'd you call Seacrest?
Out. I can't get his show from here.
Oh.
Well, then how would you know it's good, Eric? Right. You don't make any sense.
Because he's on Idol. And they wouldn't put anyone on Idol who wasn't good.
All right. Thank you, Eric.
I like Don K. Reed and the Doo-Wop Shop.
I like you, Eric, and I understand your frustration. You want to be roasted, and I don't want to roast you.
Seacrest roast you.
Right. Yeah. Thank you, Eric. Now I'm being polite.
Tried to finally roast me. Look, I have changed. I'm not that weak person anymore. I can't take it. So roast me.
Wow, well, Robin, you just took a drubbing, and Artie, you too.
I mean, he hit me with a fat joke, whatever, but Robin really got it there in an awful way.
Vicious midget.
I'd love to introduce Eric to that midget who threw up this weekend in Vegas.
I saw a picture of that midget on a website. They got it up there, yeah.
Happy-go-lucky.
The midget that threw up on Artie.
Oh, no, well, in the ice bucket.
Yeah, well, in the article, they say he threw up on you.
It does? What article?
There's an article on
Perez Hilton or something.
Perez Hilton?
I have not heard, by the way, I've not gotten a chance to preview any of these Eric the Midget calls. I'm listening to them for the first time with you, so that was very shocking to me.
I've definitely been put in my place.
Yeah. Now, what Eric doesn't understand, it's not that we don't think he can dish it out. We don't know that...
He can take it.
We think he can take it. We don't even know that we'd look good giving it to him.
Right.
Is the problem.
But I also think he'd have trouble taking it.
I have one question to ask you. Okay, why in the hell do you think I'm the one that's sensitive? You know, I find that funny because out of all of you, the three that I'm going to target right now is Stern, Robin, and Artie. Give me a break. I'm too sensitive. When you three get all bent out of shape when someone, Robin, mentions that you're wrong, or Howard, when somebody brings up the word marriage or the word engaged, you get all bent out of shape and start getting defensive and sensitive. Artie, somebody brings up Grandma Caprio,
You start getting all defensive and upset.
Right.
You break. I'm the sensitive one. You three need to check what the hell you say. Because you three, I think, are more sensitive than I. Big-nosed jackass, fat-ass Artie, and dumbass Robin. You three are the sensitive ones. I'm not sensitive anymore. All right? So get that through your brains.
Eric, don't you understand that we won't look good roasting you because you're a handicapped guy? Yeah, but I'm saying to other people, they can't handle it. You sitting there like a vegetable in a chair while we roast you is not going to make us look good.
Did you just hear me? If you don't look good.
We do.
But we're trying to entertain people, Eric.
And by the way, your roast was vicious. Robin doesn't want me saying this, but Artie and Robin have tears rolling down their eyes right now.
It is. You central person of him.
Hey, Artie, who has...
Hope you have a good time, you do. With my money.
I love that they think he's a millionaire because he has $8,300.
Oh, it's the best story of all time.
Best. JD wants to roast Eric the Midget. He has lines prepared.
Oh, let's hear it.
Yeah, JD, come on in and do your roast if you want.
Alec, JD really has hatred for him because as soon as you point down the button and start talking to Eric, I heard him walk by Sal's office and go, die.
Oh.
You hate Eric the Midget,
Dude,
huh?
he is such a whiny piece. I hate him.
But the guy's got...
Oh, come on. Dude, how long is he going to live with that? How long... He doesn't
The rest of his life?
Yeah, well, I didn't mean
he's
that.
probably not going to live that long, JD. Come on.
Well, I mean, he should,
All right, go ahead
be a
and
little
roast
happier.
Eric, you want to get roasted by JD right now?
Go ahead, like that dumbass can come up with anything to hurt me.
Go ahead, JD.
You're an annoying, nasty, foul-mouthed midget. But enough about Ronnie Mund. I'm here to roast Eric.
Oh, that was so fun.
That was good.
Ronnie catching...
Go ahead.
There's only one way to roast Eric the Midget, in a toaster oven. Eric hates the name Eric the Midget, so I came up with a new name for you. Eric the piece of whiny, no good douchebag, who I hope gets hit by a bus and dies in front of his parents. I haven't seen such a useless little dick in a wheelchair since I saw a nurse help Stephen Hawking take a piss.
What? You have some delivery.
Don't laugh through your punchline.
Well, at least now we're hearing the sequel to Napoleon Dynamite.
You're such a moron that you can't get through this without laughing.
I know, because it's funny.
Did you write these jokes?
Jokes
No comment.
that aren't even funny to the rest.
Okay, all right, shut up. Eric wishes his disease was AIDS, so then he would have at least been laid. Eric's parents and old people have a lot in common. They both put pods in wheelchairs.
Ooh.
Wow.
The age joke doesn't make sense.
You can ask whoever.
I couldn't even understand through the mumbling what he was saying.
I mean, you don't have to get AIDS.
Right.
Oh, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
well, he's figuring that's how Eric would have gotten.
It's a glaring hole.
And by the way, Eric did once get... What'd you get? You got to feel some chick's titty, right?
Yes.
Recently, I think.
Yeah.
No, not recently.
No, when was it?
Back in the 90s.
Oh.
Did you ever do the 3 fingers Jones, as Bubba would say?
2 finger split?
Did you ever do a 2-finger split, as the game would say?
No.
You never got your fingers wet?
No.
Ew.
He's got to get laid. We could get him laid so easily.
He would. We tried to get Tabitha. Wasn't Tabitha going to
Tabitha's willing to.
Tabitha, anything breathing.
You're breathing, aren't you? Tabitha?
No.
Can't believe that.
Tabitha.
I think Tabitha's got a great body. I don't know.
I'll tell you what, now that I'm single, if I was in the right situation with her, and she like...
more plastic than Barbie.
So what? Who cares?
It's better than nothing.
Like, if me and Tabitha were both drinking and she, for some reason, like, gave me a sign at this point...
Sure you would. Of course you would.
I mean, you know, the porn star thing, I think she's got a hot enough body to cancel that out.
Some guy called me up earlier and asked me, who would I rather bang? Would I rather bang Pam Anderson or Jenna Jameson? I think Jenna Jameson.
I'd go with Pam Anderson.
You would?
I really would.
What was your thinking, Howard?
I think Jenna. I mean, okay, we're talking now, Jenna, you know, well, but she's a porn star. The germ thing freaks me out.
I think it's a no-brainer. I really do. I love Jenna, but Pam is like our Marilyn Monroe. And she's just hot as hell.
I don't know.
No porn star aspect, although she's probably had a mile of dick in her.
Right.
Pam's looking a little better than Jenna now, anyway.
JD, please.
This is our fantasy.
Okay, sorry.
JD, I thought you were good, but there's some glaring holes you could drive a truck through.
I didn't necessarily write all these.
Hey, JD.
Yes.
I'm sure you didn't write any of them. Hey, JD.
Yes. Uh-oh.
Well, no, when you bang a porn star,
yes,
aren't you worried about, like, you know, where she's been and stuff?
Yeah, but they get, like, tested every month, so.
And, like, when you go down on her, aren't you nervous there's going to be some fur growing on your tongue?
Well, a little, I guess. I don't know. You just got to...
You fully go down on her?
Yeah, I guess. Well, I'm probably not the best, but, you know, as good as I can.
I think I get gross when I get horny, but even this chick this weekend, and I've known her for a while, I didn't go down on her like a full, like...
yeah, I mean, she's...
Full liquor out Jones.
Full Jones, yeah. Well, hey, we got to talk to... I want to find out what it's like to bang Artie Lang.
Well,
we called the chick?
That's easy. I called her last night, and I have a 702 number on her. It's a cell phone, which is a Vegas area code.
Yeah.
But she doesn't live in Vegas. And last night, her voice is no longer on the cell phone app. It's like a computerized thing.
Yeah, okay, that happens.
You know, I told her...
Give the number to Gary. He'll call. We'll try and line her up.
I don't know about that.
This is Artie's girl. He doesn't want Gary calling her. She'll run off
with his girl.
She's sort of like... I don't know. She seems like she might have something going on that... I don't know.
Like another life.
I don't know. They all have other lives, these poor girls.
Well, I mean, when we call her and ask her permission, I mean, we would...
And we'd give her anonymity. We just want to talk to her.
Right, and if she has any reason she doesn't want to come on, then she doesn't have to come on.
It's not that I...
You're not standing in the way.
It's not that I'm upset about, you know, getting a full review of...
But Artie... I would, you know, if you're nervous, I mean, I wouldn't do anything to fuck it up for you. And I would just, what I would do is put her at ease, let her know that it's easy for her to remain anonymous, and tell her that we're not going to really give her a hard time. It'll be more about you, and you just make her feel better. I would never do anything to fuck it up for you.
I want to talk to her first.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
I actually have. I think I lined up a chick, like, you know, that guess who someone bang thing.
Oh, yeah.
I think I got a chick, and it's a good one for another reason, too. I've been trying to get her to come in. There's a little added thing that makes it even cooler about this chick that I you know, banged, and I think in a lineup it might be funny to see if you could guess.
All right. That'd be a good game.
I'm curious to see what you think, like, my abilities are to get a chick. Like, if I lined up 3 chicks and one of them wasn't that hot, like, if you would immediately go...
Like a one-legged humpback.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the one.
I'm curious. Yeah, I'm really curious about what you think I would...
You can get chicks.
No, but this is years ago.
All right, well, okay.
Before you were famous?
No, that's a fun game.
You were in show business or not?
I wasn't on the Stern Show yet. I was in show business.
All right.
Yeah, so it doesn't count, I guess. Sorry.
All right, Eric. Still, it's a no. No roast.
Hey, Artie.
Yeah, Eric.
Whose facial hair is better, yours or Grandma Caprio?
Wow. So you got to him, Eric. You know, I think they're afraid to roast you because you hit so below the belt.
I'm going to shove you in a spackle bucket.
You're the one who's saying don't roast him. Of course, I agree with you.
Let me see what other... He left other voicemails, too. Very vicious voicemails, evidently. Listen.
All of you and your listeners think I'm pathetic. Wrong. What you and your listeners don't realize is you're the pathetic ones. Yep, that's right. Newsflash, you're pathetic.
Hey, Eric, what do? You stay up all night and leave these messages?
No.
I mean, there's like 4 of them, and they get more and more vicious. Like, are you drinking? What are you doing?
No, I don't drink.
What do? You hang...
Right.
Right. All right. I'm glad it works.
With your naked butt against the chair.
Right. And then...
Did she say anything like, ew? Or is she like into it?
No, she's a pro.
She was really turned on by what she saw, right?
She actually complimented me on my penis.
Wow.
What'd she say?
She said, I can't believe you've got one.
For some reason, I'm not nauseous.
No,
it's not so.
How did she put it? She said something like, I had a really great-looking penis.
No, chicks always tell you that. I hate that. I don't mean to burst your bubble, but, you know.
Hey, he never heard it before.
All right. So anyway, so she reaches her hand down your pants. She takes off the pants, and now your penis is there. What does she do? She starts to rub it, or she starts to blow you?
Starts to rub and blow, and then she got me on the bed.
Now, wait a second. When she's rubbing and blowing you, you didn't shoot your load in 3 seconds?
No.
She put a rubber on you when she blew you?
Yeah, after she got me on the bed. And then...
What do you mean after she got you out of the bed?
She put her mouth on you without a rubber?
On to the bed.
She picked him up and put him on the bed.
Is that true?
Wow.
Yes.
How romantic. She scooped you up like
Like when a man carries a woman over the threshold?
Superman and Lois Lane.
Yes, kind of like that. And then
Wow, she grabbed you. How much you weigh?
80 pounds or less.
So this chick's able to lift 80 pounds?
Yeah.
Wow. How do you feel in her arms? Did you feel like a baby?
No, I don't think so.
All right, so she picks you up and lays you down on the bed. And is she naked at this point?
I think she might have just had her panties on.
So she started to blow you in your wheelchair. She
Right, and then lay me on the bed.
She realizes she needs it from you. She picks you up.
She has to have it.
Right, and then she picks you up.
Let's just jump ahead of me now. Come on now. Come. I'm the one that it happens to. You're.
Well, I'm trying to paint a picture here.
We've never heard a more story from a midget.
Oh, shut up, fat boy.
Hey, Eric's got new feistiness.
Yeah, he's a man.
He's walking in with
a
strut and stuff.
Hey, Eric, this is great. Now we can talk man to man.
Yeah.
Hey, Eric,
Hey, come on, Eric. You're on the bed. Give him the story.
Go ahead.
Oh, if they'd shut up, Johnny, I would. But, okay, then she gets me on the bed. I'm completely hard. She puts the condom on, continues to give me a blowjob and stuff, and then eventually, I think after one blowjob, we end up for the first time.
What do you mean after one blowjob? You completed, you blew your load into the rubber with the blowjob?
Yeah, it took a while, though.
And why did it take you so long? I mean...
I have no idea, but I'm glad it didn't go fast.
Right. Did you feel bad for her, though, having to suck on your penis for that? How long did she suck on your penis before you blew your load?
I have no idea. I did not sit there and look at a watch or anything.
Did it
But
seem like...
you noticed it was a long time.
Yeah.
Let's just call it eternity.
Oh.
Yeah. A blowjob over a rubber, you know. It's,
That's hard. Yeah, all right. So, sounds like you speak from experience. You've had a few of those.
No, I'm just saying, I've seen specials.
All right. So then, Eric, after a while, then you got your boner back up again after you came.
How long did it take for that to happen?
Not long, actually.
Wow.
I believe him.
You stud.
I believe him.
And then, for the first time, I was on my back and she got on top of me.
Uh-huh.
And is that the only position you did?
No, actually, we did that a couple of times, and I got on top of her. She was on her back. That was after she gave me a back massage and neck massage and shoulder massage, and then after she was on her back and I was on top, we laid on our sides face to face and did it in that position.
How can he be face to face and still be
on his side?
No, but how can he still be in? Yeah. I'm thinking he's like in the
maybe I wasn't exactly face to face.
Weren't you more like belly button to face?
Yeah. You sure it was a girl and not a bed with like a hole in it?
Maybe she painted a face on her belly button, like maybe she had a tattoo down there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good.
Yeah. So you banged her. Sounds like pretty hard for a long time.
Wait, Howard. Wait. Go on, Eric. Tell him what happened next.
Then, we were in there for probably an hour and a half to close to 2 hours, with each other and other stuff like that. And
anal?
What else?
Then she got on top of you. Then you got on top of her.
Well, I already said that.
I don't think you said that.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
All right. I'm sorry.
You might have fallen asleep during that part.
He painted quite a picture.
The ambient must have kicked in a little.
It did. Yeah, it did. Yeah, I'm a junkie. Okay, now, Eric, tell him the next night. Give him the next night. Because this is the one you ain't going to believe.
Now, is it the same girl the next night?
Yeah.
He's in love.
She's probably the only one who was willing to do it.
Wait a minute, Howard. Tell him.
You spoke over me. You didn't even hear me.
What'd you say?
And add one.
Oh, you had two.
At the same time.
Yeah.
Menage a midget.
Wow.
That midget had a fucking menage a trois.
You're talking about you had that same chick, Haley, with a new girl?
Right, named Tara.
And you both of them?
Well, I didn't actually get Haley that time, but, she gave me blowjobs and hand jobs, and we made out a lot, and I stepped on her Tits and then Tara.
And how did you do that with Tara? What did you do?
She did.
You forgot the hot tub.
Well, no, you're.
You're not the only one who has. No, Artie has too. Listen to this.
When I was born, a couple of teenage boys got literally elbow deep in my ass. That night was the pinnacle of my childhood. Elbow deep, Eric.
In a hot tub.
Whatever.
So then you're in a hot tub with him and all that. All right, well, listen.
Eric, what does he do in a hot tub?
Yeah, how do you... Don't you just float?
Rewound a little bit.
Yeah.
You were asking if I banged Tara, and I had to jump ahead to answer that.
All right, I don't know. For some reason, I'm getting bored with your life. Are you guys?
That's the shittiest story I've ever heard.
Yeah, it was. Why is it? What is it with Eric when he tells a story? Even
High pitch Eric was good with his story, but this Eric sucked.
Oh, please.
Howard, we're getting the girl on the phone in a minute.
Oh, yeah, get her on the phone. But she's not going to say anything. I wonder if she'll be honest and tell us really what Eric's like in bed.
Well, she's a whore.
Oh, he's great.
Did you tell her?
Howard,
hey, Eric.
That guy from the Bunny Ranch said that.
Did you tell her? Well, it's a guy telling you. How does he know?
Yeah, he must have been watching.
Did you tell her you loved her?
No, I did not say that.
Are you in love with Haley?
No, I'm not saying that.
Why?
Because, I just not going to say that. That would not be right.
Well, it's a legitimate question. If you're in love with her, what are you, embarrassed?
Well, that's putting me on the spot because not only did I with her that weekend, but I had with another of the girls, plus there was also another girl named Cherry and another girl named Logan.
How many girls did you...
No, you're jumping ahead. Let me finish my sentence.
So gross. Oh.
We're always jumping ahead.
I know. Oh, it's forgettable.